Guys, we're coming on early today to talk about the passing of Nick Mangold. Oh, I just have a pit at my stomach, guys. I'm just going to lay it all out on the line here. I'm just going to share some feelings here, and feel free. We'll open up the phone lines and things. Like Nick Mangold, dead. He passed away last night, and he leaves behind his wife, Jennifer, and they have 4 children. I just spoke to Nick Mangold a year ago, just a little over a year ago. We did an interview talking about all kinds of Jets and his barbecue sauce, goofing around. He was only supposed to give me 15 minutes, and he gave me 45 minutes. And he died from complications due to his kidney disease that he revealed 12 days ago. Now he's gone. I'm wearing Nick Mangold jersey for him today for the Jets. We love you, Nick. This is devastating news. I just have a pit in my stomach. It's hard to put into words. This is incredibly sad, terrible news, man. I'm just heartbroken. I am devastated. I am just broken up, man. How are we supposed to talk about Jets in 20 minutes when this news just hits? Oh, man. We'll take a mini timeout here, and we'll let you guys share some of your favorite memories of Nick Mangold or just event. Awful, awful news. We'll be right back after this.
1, 2, 3. Whoa! Fucking Davey, fucking Davey, fucking Davey. Talking Jets football, man. All right. Fucking Davey, fucking Davey, fucking Davey. The New York Jets Football Club. Offense, defense, special teams, watch Jets football with Boy Green. Everyone,
J-E-T-S, Jets.
Fucking Davey, fucking Davey, fucking Davey. Talking Jets football, man.
All right.
Boy Green, fucking Davey, fucking Davey, fucking Davey.
Nice.
Offense, defense, special teams, watch Jets football with Boy Green.
J-E-T-S, Jets.
Let's go!
Man, again, I'm Paul Esda Jr., aka Boy Green. This is a watch party play-by-play analysis of the Jets-Bengals game coming up in like 20 minutes. And I'm as big of a football fan as anybody. We'll have to try to get all through this together. Again, it's just devastating news. Nick Mangold passed away last night at 41. Just 41, man. And like I said, for those who don't know, this screenshot I'm showing you on the screen right now is a little more than a year ago. Me and Nick Mangold. He's promoting his barbecue sauce. You can see the sign behind him. We talked about family. We talked football. We talked about the Hall of Fame. Nick Mangold continues to make it through each of the he keeps making it through every layer of the Hall of Fame process, and Nick Mangold is still a candidate eligible for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Now he's gone. It's just a hard thing to sort of wrap your mind around. John says it right there. Hug your loved ones. 12 days ago, Nick Mangold asked the Ohio State football community where he went to college and the Jet fan community looking for help and saying he thought he had more time left. None of us knew that's what this meant as Nick Mangold looked for a kidney. And now he's left us. Again, he has a wonderful wife, Jennifer, and 4 children, excuse me. And it's just hard to get ourselves in a place where we're talking about a Jets game, Jets Bengals, which again, I love football. I love the Jets. Nick Mangold, man, difficult. Let's go to some of you guys in the comment section. Matthias saying I'm fucking devastated, man. I feel you, man. It just hits me right between the chops. I just saw the news come up on my phone from the Jets app. And it said, I couldn't believe it. It was just such a I must have. Yeah, here it is. Or it was somewhere on the whatever it was, whatever the words were. Just said, "Oh man, this sucks. Awful news. 41 years of age, and yes, people are crying, and I don't blame you. But I just saw that update from the Jets. They post normally 90 minutes before the game, right? They're talking about stupid Jet stuff, right? Who's active, who's inactive, and I'm paying attention to that for my job. And I get the alert, Nick Mangold's sudden passing, and I'm like, what? Sudden passing? What are you talking about? Well, like I said, let's go to the phone lines. Let's take some of your guys' calls to talk Nick Mangold. Matthias was just commenting in. Let's have a talk in here. Matthias, hey, man.
Hey, what's going on, Paul? Um, I just wanted to say this. Rest in peace to Nick Mangold. My condolences to his friends, his family, the Ohio State community, Jets fan community, an absolute legend on and off the field. It was just a privilege to watch this man don the Jets uniform for the years that he played and to be such an incredible person in the community and just to be an incredible athlete. It was a joy to watch him. And just tell your loved ones that you love them, tell your friends that you love them. Life is way too short. um at the end of the day, it's just awful. This is just a heartbreaking news. um and it hurts to watch a player, a person that you watch play, get drafted, to see him have that success with the Jets in the playoffs, and just to see a great human being like this go so early. It's devastating. I don't have any other words, but I love all of you guys. I love all the Jets community, and go Jets, and we love you, Nick. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Thank you, Matthias, for sharing. Nick was drafted in 2006 with the 29th overall pick. Brick to Brickashaw Ferguson. Nick and Brick was the 4th overall pick that year. And we got to see Nick Mangold come in as a kid. A kid, man. He was just a kid. He became a husband to his wife, Jennifer. He became a father, 4 children. And he told me this while we were doing our interview. He had all these sauces. I don't know if I have them readily close to me, but I held on to them. Nick packed them away and sent me some just to have. And each sauce was a representation of one of his children. He said 4 kids, 4 sauces. And we just got to see him grow up with us. Obviously an all-pro player, but an all-pro human, man. An all-pro human. It's devastating, crippling, sad. Friends, family of Nick Mangold, the Jets community. 41, man. Nick deserved to live another 41 years. He deserved to live for a long time. It just sucks to read news like this. And I'm trying to hope that this is a horrible nightmare, and I'm about to wake up and go, oh, thank goodness this wasn't real. But the more I see these comments, the more I see all this stuff, it just gets more real. Look at this. This is the picture. Let me throw this Nick Mangold picture up, and then we'll go back to the phone lines here in a second. Here it is. This is Nick Mangold. This is 3 years ago. He was honored in the Ring of Honor. That's Nick Mangold smiling. You see the pictures behind him as he's honored at halftime. Cracks a Bud Light. The fans go crazy. And that season, he gets honored in with his brothers, Darrell Revis and DeBrickashaw Ferguson, the 3 great Jets of the mid-2000s that went on for a decade plus with the Jets all together. One of the glory years of Jets that we all love. Look at that, Nick Mangold smiling. He was so proud of becoming a Ring of Honor member. We talked about that in our interview. And he talked about the Hall of Fame and something he can't control, but what a great honor it would be. And I hope for the love of everything that he gets in one day and he gets to look down from the high heavens and just say, hey, man, I made it. because he was a legend on the field, off the field, father, husband, everything. This is just devastating. It's just sad, man. It's just sad. Let's go to the phone lines. Let's keep going here. We've got Hep on the show.
Hey Paul, hey fellas. Yeah, I said I don't think it was real. I looked at it, I said he just asked for a kidney, like just like less than 2 weeks ago. It felt
Yeah, it
like,
was 12 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, nah, that can't be right. This is another clickbait or something. But then I just keep seeing it, so obviously it's true. And very sad news. Mangold passed away. Yeah. Yeah. So this season is like the season from hell. What's
Mhm.
going to be next? Joe Namath? Come on, it's just like this is crazy, man. This
Mhm.
is this is like, really like putting us. This is really testing our metal. If we bounce back from this, we're gonna be strong. Hold on,
Mhm.
hold your loved ones right, like we said, and keep your head up. We're still gonna jet out, and we'll be there for. God bless Nick and his family and friends, and I'll be out. I'll talk later.
Appreciate it. Love you, Hep, and thank you for sharing. Yes, and throughout today's broadcast, we'll be on for several hours. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try to do it with you guys in 10 minutes. We're supposed to be doing a Jets game. A Jets game's supposed to be up in 10 minutes, but it doesn't feel like it at all. I feel crushed. I just feel like I've been in fights before, and you just get punched in the gut in the wind. You're trying to breathe, but no air's coming in. That's how I feel right now. I just feel sick, and people have died in our lives, but man, this one just hits different. This is just, it's Nick Mangold, man. He's just, I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying to breathe. I'm just trying to breathe. And it's just, I can't even imagine for his family. We as a Jets community are hurting. We're crying. We're broken. We're devastated. And it's just, yeah, it just doesn't feel real to have. It feels like no one's in this house. My family went out. They're doing something. And I just saw the alert on my phone, and I just gasped and put my hand to my mouth like, no way, no way. This is a cruel joke. And it's not. Nick Mangold passed away at the age of 41. Back to the phone lines. Several people texted me, and I appreciate it. Johnny, you were one of those people when you saw the news. And again, that added to the disbelief. Like, people are texting me and blowing up my phone about it. Just, man, it's awful news, man.
Yeah, it is. It sucks, man. Like, I get that, he's not like, family in the sense of like with blood and stuff like that.
Sure.
But he was family, bro. Like, he was one of us. He was one of those guys that you saw him in MetLife. The guy was always there. And it was just on the 14th when he wrote that letter. And at the end of that letter, he's like, I look forward to seeing everybody at MetLife. And it's crushing, man. Like, and my heart goes out to his 4 kids and his wife. Like, it's tough, man. Like, and just like they said, man, yo, dude, go hug somebody, call that person that you haven't talked to in a while. Just be able to go ahead and just, hey, be like, hey, dude, I appreciate you, or I hope you're having a good day. Those small little things that means a lot to a lot of people, bro. So, like, gone way, 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 way too soon, and bro, I think seeing Rex break the way he broke on live TV like that, when, Greeny, that you just had on,
Yeah.
breaks the news like that to him, and he talks about Nick and Rex knowing that he was about to be fired, playing his last game, knowing that Nick was super, super injured. And he was like, I'm playing for you for your last game here. Like, that just shows you the type of individual that Nick was, man. So, hey, man, retire 7-4. It needs to happen. Like, that dude, he's one of us, right? As we always say for all the Jets guys. So, hey, good luck on today on your stream, brother. Keep your head up, man. I know it's going to be a tough one because this is just, it doesn't feel real, right? I was thinking that he really was going to get a kidney and things are going to be okay for him. But just like that, man, which is a quick snap, you're gone, you know. So rest in power to Nick, and hey, BG, keep doing your thing, brother.
Appreciate it, Johnny. Thanks for calling in, man. Yeah, I had not seen it, so we're all gonna watch it together. This is going to be Rex Ryan on this morning's show, of course, the great Jets coach that brought us to our glory days, and of course, Coach Nick Mangold. And here are some pictures of Nick. Again, that Ring of Honor. He was so happy. That's a team's Hall of Fame. There's Nick. That infectious smile that Nick Mangold has. That lovable personality. All of it. All of it. Again, it just doesn't feel real. Just doesn't feel real at all. And it sucks. Like I said, we'll continue. Old Yankee saying, I just got here. Nick Mangold. Yes, Nick Mangold passed away last night at the age of 41 from complications from his kidney disease. 12 days ago, he asked for help from the Ohio State Jet fan community trying to look for that kidney, saying he was running out of time. And time ran out. Here's Rex Ryan this morning.
Difficult day for so many people, but particularly for you. What are your emotions this morning?
Oh, that's just, it's brutal. It's such a great young man. I had the pleasure of coaching him for all 6 years with the Jets. And I remember it was obvious I was getting fired. My last game, Mangold's injured. And he comes to me and says, I'm playing this game. And he wanted to play for me. That's what I remember about this kid. He was awesome and just way too young. I feel so bad for his wife and family. Whew. Rough.
Difficult day, obviously, for so many who knew and loved Nick Mangold, and you among those, and all of the Jets family, the Ohio State family is mourning today as well. Nick Mangold gone at just the age of 41. We'll take a short break and we'll come back with much more from New York in just a moment. Sunday NFL Countdown on ESPN.
Damn. That was my first time seeing it. That's just the kind of, that doesn't surprise me. That story doesn't surprise me at all. That's just the kind of, it's just the kind of guy that Nick Mangold was, man. It's just the kind of guy that Nick Mangold was. Rest in peace. All right, let's go back to the phone lines. Lane Train's on the show.
Hi.
Lane, good morning.
Hi, Paul. I'm Boy Green.
Good morning, Lane.
So I'm talking about the Jets and stuff. We gotta win this game. You know.
Yeah, man.
We just have to. Look at
The Jake Asman show. Yeah, Asmaniacs, of course.
Yeah, just saying, you know, I mean, if we don't win it today, I mean, I don't know. I mean, how do you feel? I mean, what do you think?
Man. I'm
The
thinking
game
that
today? You think we'll win?
all the odds are stacked against us, and now's a perfect time than any to get this win, man. I want this win bad. I don't want to go 0-17. I don't want to lose a bunch of games. I want us to win, and let's win this for Nick. So
I heard about what happened to Nick Mangold. That's terrible.
Terrible news.
What happened? He just, I know.
Just passed away last night. Complications from a kidney disease.
Yeah, I mean, if you start Fields, I mean, it should be good, but I don't know. Anyway, that's all I have to talk about. Thank you for taking my call.
Of course, Lane. Appreciate the call, man. And let's play for Nick, man. Let's play for friggin' Nick. Let's have Nick. Let's just play balls out for Nick. Who gives a shit about playoffs? I don't care. Fuck playoffs. Fuck this. Fuck fuck the opponent we're playing. We're not even playing another opponent on the other side. We're playing for us, man. As Jet people, as Jet fans. Barbara says it here in the chat. Play for Nick, man. Play for Nick. Let's just play lights out football. And let's just win it for Nick. Let's just play for Nick. Let's just pour it all out on the field. Let's pour all our emotions and everything for Nick. That's what I want to do. I don't give a shit about draft position. I don't care about any of that stuff. Let's just win this game for friggin' Nick, man. Let's do it. Let's just play some inspired football today. And there, I didn't even see that until I just said it from Ted. Maybe we play inspired. Let's play inspired football today, man. Let's just play. Let's just roll the ball out and let's friggin' play, man. Man, devastating news. Kickoffs in a few minutes. Guys, like the video. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. I wrote a brief piece about Nick. It's up on Heavy, about all the awesome tributes that are coming in from the great Jake Asman and teammates and Rex Ryan and other players. They're all sharing their love for Nick. And again, I can't say this enough. I'm sick to my stomach. I'm going to keep saying it. My thoughts are with Nick's wife, Jennifer, and their 4 children. That's where my love is sent. 100%. The Jets community is pouring their tears and hearts out to that family right now. There are 4 children for Nick Mangold that are looking for dad, man. And tough. Let's go to the phone lines again. Troy joins us here on the show. What's up, Troy? Good morning. Afternoon. You're on mute, Troy. I can't hear you. You may just have to flip that on your phone there.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. We got you.
I am overwhelmed with feelings right now. Bad news for Jets today. It's hard to actually think about a ball game. Anyway, I'm really upset about this. This is bad.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're going to go on today with the show to follow this game today, but best of luck, BG, and my heart's out to all the Jets fans, and I'll call back later probably.
Thanks, Troy. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to be honest. We're just going to do it together. Normally, what I do for people that are new here is I do a watch party that you guys don't get to see the coverage because I don't have the TV rights, but I walk you through the game and give you my play-by-play analysis of what I'm seeing, and we ride the highs and lows together. That's what's supposed to happen. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know. My heart's broken right now, man, into a million pieces. And I'm an emotional guy. I lay everything out there on the line. I'm wearing Nick Mangold's jersey. I'm hugging it. I'm holding it. And in a few minutes, the Jets are supposed to play a game. But it's hard to even think about that right now. But like I said, what I'm saying is let's just freaking go. Let's just play for Nick. I don't even care about the score. Like, it's not even for the score. Just play. Inspired football. Play like this is your last game of your life. And then the results will be what the results are. That's what I say. We have 400 people in the room. We'll share the ESPN Gamecast, I'm sure, for those who are new to the stream. We'll be watching the game in different places, I'm sure, because some of you stream, some of you have cable, some of you have this, some of you have that. What I will attempt to do throughout the entire broadcast, we've been doing these play-by-play games all year long outside of week 5, is I'll keep letting you know where I'm at in the game, and hopefully you can sort of sync up with where I'm at, and you guys can call in throughout the program. Excuse me. And we'll interact with you for the full game. Kickoff is about to get underway here, so without further ado, let's go. Here we go. Oh, man. And Gamecast will pop up as soon as the game starts officially here. And there you go. There's a number 1 Austrian Jet fan sending in a super chat. Appreciate it, buddy. Getting the good vibes.
Wow.
Let's fucking go. Love you, Austrian, and thank you. Thank you. I had all these notes and quotes of things I was going to talk about with the game, what I was going to talk about for the pregame show, and all this stuff together, and it just feels so inconsequential to what's going on for the Mangold family right now. So 64 raffle tickets, by the way, number 1 Austrian Jet fan. Appreciate you, and thank you so much for your support on this channel. And we're Jet fans. We're Jet family. We're going to do all this together. We're going to enjoy this game together. And let's just freaking go. Let's pour it all out on the field, man. Jets are set to kick off. The Bengals will receive first. Here we go. Austin McNamara to kick off for the Jets. He kicks it off. Bengals receive at their own 4-yard line on the return. And the Jets come swinging out. Nice. Jamie and Sherwood, Andrew Beck, a lot of Jets in on the play. It's 14:54. Former Jets quarterback Joe Flacco trotting out onto the field for the Cincinnati Bengals. We keep playing former Jets quarterbacks for some reason. And here we go. Let's get this party started. Jets are 0-7. The Bengals are 3-4. The Bengals have their first drive of the game. The Bengals are at their 25-yard line. And here we go. 1st and 10. Joe Flacco hands it off up the middle to Chase Brown, who gains about 6 or 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Cincinnati Bengals here. That's 2nd and 3. Here we go. Let me get this up on the screen here. Okay. Here we go. All right. Should be a tough challenge for the New York Jets. No Sauce Gardner in this game, unavailable due to the NFL's concussion protocol. 2nd and 3 for the Bengals. Joe Flacco, shotgun empty set. Quick flip over the middle. Absolutely no coverage by the Jets on that one. Francisco Mauigoa cleans it up. Tanner Hudson, the Bengal, on the reception on the play. There we go. Adjust the projector accordingly. Absolutely no defense on that play, just sort of giving up the first down. Odd defensive strategy, but here we are. All right, here we go. Fresh set of downs for the Cincinnati Bengals. It's 1st and 10. 1st and 10, shotgun set, 13:47 and ticking. Quick handoff out to the left side. Chase Brown. Oh, we'll see if he stepped out. It looked like he stepped out a yard short of the line of scrimmage, but they may have said he stayed in bounds, and they did. A gain of 2. Should have been a loss of 2, but nonetheless, here we are. Okay. Here we go, people. 2nd and 8 for the Cincinnati Bengals. 2nd and 8. 13:23 and ticking here in the opening quarter. Bengals receive the opening kickoff to this game. 2nd and 8. 13-17. Shotgun set, Joe Flacco running back to his right. 2 receivers to his right. 2 receivers to his left. Joe Flacco takes a shotgun snap. Flows it over to the left side, and nobody there. Should be intentional grounding. No receiver in the vicinity, unless you use the term vicinity loosely. Jamar Chase was in the general area code. Should be intentional grounding. No flag. 3rd and 8 for the Cincinnati Bengals. 13:06 remaining here in the first half. Let's see if the Jets can get off the field, get the ball to their offense. Justin Fields starting for the Jets. What a crazy plot twist that is. All right, Joe Flacco, shotgun set, 3rd and 8, getting a motion from left to right. All right, there you go. Jets bringing some heat. Joe Flacco, quick handoff to Jamar Chase. That's a 1st down conversion. Jarvis Brownlee Jr. was on the coverage. Jamar Chase on the conversion. Yeah. Great design on the play. He faked going out, came back in on the underneath. Little bit of a rub route between the Bengals receivers. 1st down, Cincinnati Bengals. Jarvis Brownlee Jr. starting in the slot. Michael Carter II is available for this contest. Aaron Glenn said last week that he would get packages for both on the field. Bengals are at their own 49-yard line. Play action. Joe Flacco chucks it right over the middle. And another big chunk play for the Cincinnati Bengals. Noah Fant, an acquisition from earlier this year with a big 1st down conversion. 1st and 10, fresh set of downs for the Cincinnati Bengals. They are moving and grooving. 12-10 ticking here in the first quarter. Play action from midfield, and Joe Flacco throws it to a wide open. I mean, if this is the kind of pressure the Jets are going to have today, then Joe Flacco is going to carve up the Jets like a Thanksgiving turkey a week before Halloween. Joe Flacco under center. He's at his own 34-yard line in Jets territory, Handoff up the middle. Chase Brown absolutely wide open. Good Lord. This Jets defense is not playing well to kick off this game, to say the least. I mean, there was a Mack truck-sized hole through the A-gap, and Chase Brown ran right through it. Good Lord. Let's see the replay here. Let's see the blocking. What is going on here from the Jets? Quincy Williams back on the field for the Jets. He got activated off of injured reserve. This is his first game back. Yeah, he just shifted out of position. I mean, what a good Lord. What an absolute breakdown by the Jets defense. That is a massive sized hole. Chase Brown untouched for like a 25-yard rush to about the 12-yard line. The Bengals are now in the red zone. Shotgun set for Joe Flacco. Chase Brown to his right. Flips it over the middle. Incomplete. Jamar Chase was the intended target. A lot of Jets in the area. It's 2nd and 10 now for the Bengals. 11 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Hey, everybody. I'm Paul Eston Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. Prayers up for Nick Mangold and the Mangold family. Mangold passing away last night at the age of 41 due to complications from his kidney disease. This stream is all for Nick Mangold, and we're thinking about you and your family right now, man. Jet fans, if you're watching, we're streaming live on my Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter page. If you're on YouTube, make sure you guys like the video. Show your support. Also, Joe, the growing subscriber list, we appreciate that as well. Joe Flacco, handoff up the middle. Chase Brown takes it to about the 8-yard line. There you go. It's going to be 3rd down, 3rd and schmedium. 3rd and schmedium. Let's call that a 3rd and 6, and it is. 10:47 and ticking here for the Bengals. Opening drive of the game. They have cut through this Jets defense like a hot knife through butter. It has been little to no resistance by this Jets defense. And surprising, the Jets defense has played very well over the last 2 weeks. Not so well today to kick off week 8 here in the National Football League. Shotgun set. Joe Flacco, Chase Brown to his left, Jamar Chase, rolling from left to right. Joe Flacco throws it over the middle, incomplete. Quincy Williams on the coverage, Tanner Hudson, incomplete. 4th and 6. Nice stop on the Jets defense. Way to go, Quincy. Nice. Nice job by Quincy. Q-Man. Bengals going to attempt a field goal here. Very nice. There you go. That's what you like to see, baby. Very nice. Joe Flacco, no real pressure by the Jets. Just a good coverage. Yeah, good pass breakup by Quincy. Being active. You love to see it. Very nice. Very nice. Boom, shakalaka. All right, Evan McPherson, 10 of 12 on field goals this year, attempting a 26-yarder. And they kick it right up the middle. And that is good. Good. Bengals lead 3-0 over the Jets. 10:14 remaining here in the first quarter. And the Bengals again lead 3-0. 3-0 coming up for the Bengals here in the opening quarter of this game. Jets offense will touch the grass for the first time in this contest. That coming up here shortly after the television timeout coming up right around the corner. There you go. All right. That was a less than ideal start, but at least it was a bend, don't break defense there for the New York Football Jets. Bend, but don't break defense. Love to see it. Let's update the ticker here. Again, that is a 3-0 lead for the Cincinnati Bengals here in the opening quarter. All right. Very nice. Here we go. All right. 11-play drive, 67 yards, and the Bengals took just a hair under 5 minutes off the clock. On the play clock there. Rest in peace again to the wonderful Nick Mangold. Cole Young says a good red zone defense by the Jets. Yes, very nice. Good red zone defense. M. Vallette says, anybody looking to trade the Williams brothers are fools. Yeah, we'll see. Quincy Williams in the last year of his deal. This could be the final game for some of our favorite Jets because this is the last game the Jets play before the Tuesday, November 4th NFL trade deadline. We'll see if the Jets get froggy. Again, they got this game and then they got the bye week coming up shortly after that. So we'll keep an eye out for that certainly here moving forward. But that could be a big play here. Okay. Again, make sure you guys like the video, hit subscribe. Thank you, Fox Sports Talk, saying there was a moment of silence for Nick Mangold before the game. Again, with the TV timeouts and things of that nature. And I'm not there, of course, at the stadium, so that's good to see. And absolutely, I appreciate the Bengals doing that. I want to go to other Nick Mangold stories. Again, if you guys have any, so feel free to send in your super chats or memories or stories. You guys can also call in. I'll try to take your calls during either television timeouts or intermissions between quarters because I know, how you guys will be watching it, me, and sometimes it'll be different, so I don't want to cause any confusion. So, but yeah, feel free for you guys to share any of your Nick Mangold stories. We'll try to get some of those. And we have Hep joining us here on the show. What's up, Hep?
Hey, Paul, I just wanted to say that the show this morning was epic. I mean, you had Bobby Midnight calling in. You had
Yeah.
Man with the Tattoo call back in.
Yeah.
It was really good. It was a really good show. I with the Nick news, everything got derailed. I meant to tell you that it was a really good show.
Thanks, man.
Okay, I'll see you in the rebound.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yes, Carl made his return to the airwaves, which is awesome. I love Carl. I love his passion. Man, Bobby showing back up on the show. That was crazy. Pop and Bobby and everybody else. Unbelievable program. That was great. Thank you guys for making it special. For those who don't know, again, my name is Paul Eston Jr. My nickname is Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. I do a daily New York Jets show at 7:30 every morning. All right, the Jets received this kickoff at the 4-yard line. Isaiah Williams on the return for the Jets. A nice little broken action will take us to about the 24-yard line. Justin Fields trots back on the field here. Trots back on the field for the New York Jets. I was wearing the Justin Fields jersey earlier, but I'm going to be repping Nick Mangold today. God rest his soul. And let's see if the Jets offense can play with some inspired effort. They have played very poorly most of the season, but specifically over the last 2 weeks, they have absolutely struggled. So Justin Fields back on the field here for the New York Jets. All right, here we go. 10:08 remaining here in the first quarter. Justin Fields making some audibles at the line of scrimmage. He's got Breece Hall to his left, 3 wide receivers to his right. With a motion, Allen Lazard on the move. Justin Fields, halfback sweep, toss out to the left. And Breece Hall will gain 2 and then get thrown out of bounds. So a gain of 2 on the play by the New York Jets. Bengals defense is fired up. There you go. Gain of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8. Jets are missing some offensive firepower, as you're seeing on your television screen. Garrett Wilson out for this game. 2nd straight missed game, and the 2nd missed game of his career. Josh Reynolds, the other starting receiver, was placed on injured reserve, so he's going to miss at least the next month. And Tyrod Taylor, of course, the surprise of them all, was ruled out yesterday. And the reason probably Justin Fields is on that field right now. They're going to officially call it a gain of 1. It's 2nd and 9 for the Jets. Justin Fields shotgun set. Quarterback sweep out to the left. Very nice quarterback design run. And a nice gain of, looks about 7. It's going to be 3rd and short. Again, the Jets should do more of this with Justin Fields. I like that call. Yep, it's going to be 3rd and 2. Nice play. They're just sort of the halfback pull. Get a running back in front of you as a blocker. Get an offensive lineman pulling out to your left. Nice little quarterback direct snap run there to the left. Very nice. Justin Fields, shotgun set again. Jets are having some pace here. Handoff up the middle to Isaiah Davis. Takes it close to the line of scrimmage. I don't believe he got the first down. It's going to be 4th and inches. 4th and inches for the Jets. We'll see what they do. They're in their own territory, so historically speaking, Aaron Glenn has been a little bit conservative in these scenarios, but it's going to be 4th and maybe half a yard on this ruling. Under 9 minutes to go in this first quarter. Let's see what the Jets operate with. It's going to be about 4th and half a yard. 4th and half a yard for the Jets. We'll see what Aaron Glenn decides to do. Looks like Jets offense staying out on the field. Okay. All right, we're about to get froggy here. Maybe the Jets could just do a quick QB sneak, perhaps. Tight formation for the Jets. All right, Justin Fields making an audible. They're running out of time. Oh, and he runs it. Halfback sweep out to the left, and there's nothing there. Oh, boy. Jets lost 5. Oh, boy. Terrible. Terrible. Turnover on downs for the Jets. Unbelievable disaster for the Jets. They were running out of time on the play clock. Justin Fields rushed it, got everyone down. Halfback sweep out to the right on 4th and inches. 4th and a half a yard, maybe. Let me not over-exaggerate. Bengals take over. 1st and 10, 8-16. This is about as bad of a start as you could have gotten for the Jets. Again, at least the red zone defense was there for the New York Jets, but absolutely awful. Bengals take over. All right, let's go to your comments here on the show. Good Lord. Ted saying Fields checked that play. Yeah, perhaps. All right, here we go. Matthew Wright saying, why not quarterback sneak? That's what I would have done. So that was a little puzzling to me. I'm not really sure I understand that whatsoever. Yeah, it looked like Armand Membu was off when he came on. Yeah, like it was just a discombobulated mess. I'm not really sure what happened there. Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, that's very strange. Cole Young, toss play on 4th and short. WTF. Yes, well, apt description. Not sure how that makes any sense. Anywho, the Bengals take over at the 35-yard line. We're getting motion from right to left. Play action. Joe Flacco flips back out to the right. Noah Fant, a lot of green grass, tossing aside Malachi Moore like he's a rag doll. and stiff arms him for a massive gain. Fresh set of downs once again here for the Cincinnati Bengals. They had some motion to the left, some fake stuff that got the Jets defense shifting over to the left, and then Noah Fant caught it about the 34-yard line and then pushed Malachi Moore aside to pick up an extra 5 yards on the play. Bengals lead 3-0. We're about halfway through the first quarter here. Again, the Bengals offense went right down the field, Now they're inside the red zone quickly. They're at the 19-yard line, pistol set for Joe Flacco. Quick toss out to the left. Jamar Chase, who gets by Brandon Stevens, maybe gain a 5 on the play. Jamar Chase is going to be targeted early and often. That should not surprise the Jets at all. Yeah, I'm trying to see. Yeah, the Bengals were overloaded on that right side. To show the replay of the 4th and inches play. Arian Smith maybe was supposed to get this block. Totally whiffs and misses it, and 49 is the one that gets the tackle. So Arian Smith totally whiffed on the block. Maybe that would have given them a better chance of that 4th and inches play. Anywho, 2nd and 4, gain of 6 on the play by Jamar Chase. Joe Flacco hands off up the middle to Chase Brown. Jets defense holds. It's going to be about 3rd and 2 for the Cincinnati Bengals. They lead 3-0, under 7 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Guys, make sure you guys like the video, hit subscribe, show your support for the live watch party and play-by-play of this contest. We do this every single week, and I do a daily Jet show every morning at 7:30. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. That's my goal. We started off this live broadcast with over 8,100. Let's see how many more we can add to the pile, baby. 3rd and 2 here for the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, let's see. Quick adjustment here. Interesting formation. Joe Flacco getting some extra running back beefcake up in the backfield, and the Jets are absolutely unprepared and shaking off tacklers here. Looks like Samaje Perine stopped short of the goal line. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Bengals. Yeah, I mean, Jermaine Johnson was involved. Yeah, he's definitely short of that. I thought that was a touchdown for a second for the Bengals, but not quite a touchdown yet. But the Bengals on 3rd and short just cut right through that Jets defense easily. And there you have it. Jets making a late substitution here. It's 1st and goal for the Bengals. Let's call it from the half-yard line. Joe Flacco in. We got Jamar Chase one-on-one, bottom of the screen to Brandon Stevens. That could be where they target. And just tush-push. All right, there you go. Joe Flacco easily surges over the goal line. That appears to be a touchdown for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it is. Oh, it is. Yes, there it is. It's the official call. Joe Flacco gets a touchdown. Tush-push pushed his tush right over the goal line as Drew Sample went right behind Joe and just pushed him forward. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The Jets turnover on downs leads to an immediate touchdown by the Cincinnati Bengals offense. They now lead 9-0, about to be 10-0 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, boy. Good Lord. Another slow start for the New York Jets. Another slow start for the New York Jets. And Evan McPherson clears it. It is now 10-0 lead for the Cincinnati Bengals in this contest. 10-0 lead here. Okay. All right. 10-0 lead. Oh, boy. Well, that was less than ideal. All right, there you go. Let's update the ticker again. 10-0 here. We also have the ESPN Gamecast as well. We'll keep you guys posted. We'll continue to update that throughout the broadcast here. Bengals lead now at 10-0. All right, let's go back to the comment section here. Get to your J-Boy with a super chat. Let's get that super chat in here. Appreciate all the super chats. Keep those flowing, baby, here throughout the broadcast. Oh, good Lord. Here we go. We're having some technical difficulties. 1 second.
Wow.
That drive tells you all you need to know. 0-8. Jesus, J-Boy. I mean, it's the beginning of the game, but hey, man, 10-0 is not an ideal start. So I can't blame you. They're not really playing the inspired football I was hoping they would play to start this game, but not a good start, J-Boy. Not a good start at all. Let's go back to the phone lines. Our main man on all these Gamecast is Brick City Jets, baby. All reliable. Wish the Jets had a couple of those, but I'm glad we have one.
What's going on, BG? I just want to say rest in peace, Nick Mangold. Condolences to his family, friends, former teammates. I just found the news out not too long ago. I'm kind of shocked. As far as the game goes, it's going to get ugly, man. It looks like Cincinnati might put a 40 burger on us just to be nice. If we don't get it together today, I don't see no heart, no passion on that field as of right now. going forward, that play on 4th and 1 on in our own territory, that was stupid. AG should have punted it, man. I understand you want to be aggressive, but calling that play was dumb.
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say, man. Go Jets.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much, Brick City Jets. Thanks for chiming in. Yeah, I would say, especially how the defense responded. They hot knife through butter, but like they held strong in the red zone. You put them in a terrible spot if you don't convert there in your own territory. Again, for any of us that's played Madden, we're always tempted to always go for it and get froggy, but when it doesn't work out, it just doesn't look good at all. So J-Boy says we're headed right to 0-8. That would be a tough reality. Troy Sturgis with a 99-cent super chat. Appreciate you, pal.
Wow.
We'll add that into your raffle total. By the way, J-Boy, you got 6 raffle tickets so far this month, so appreciate it. And Troy, I will add this to your pile as well coming up in here. Guys, we have raffles every single month on the channel. All you have to do is spend $3 on the channel to be involved in our latest raffle. So, Troy, thank you so much for that. We will add that to your pile of action. Jets are coming back out on offense in this one. We'll see how they perform. Yep, a lot of people are saying tankathon, roll. I guess. I don't know. I just want to win, man. We've had way too many losses and everything else. I mean, it's just it's been awful. So I would love if we can sort of change it up. By the way, a quick note here as the Jets are getting this kickoff up, collected at the 1-yard line. Isaiah Williams once again on the return. And takes it to the 24. All right, that's better than nothing, I suppose. Bengals are playing with a lot of energy, so the Jets better be ready to respond because the Bengals are firing on all cylinders. I wanted to get back to this Rob Davila, 2576. Mangold walking through tailgates and having a quick snack was so cool. Yeah, I never got to enjoy that slice of the pie personally. I never got to meet Nick Mangold in person. I've been at games where he was at games and things of that nature, but we never got to interact like that. We did get to do the interview, like I said, for 45 minutes virtually, which was awesome. I got to talk to him before the interview, after the interview. He was a great guy. But I've heard so many stories like this, Rob, and those are always really cool to hear. So salute to Mangold, man. He's the man. All right, Justin Fields, shotgun set, 1st and 10, 5:30 remaining here in the first quarter. Justin Fields takes it, flips out a quick halfback toss to Breece Hall. It's going to be a fresh set of downs for the Jets. Just getting the ball to Breece Hall in space. This is something the Jets should do in all of their offensive drives. That should be part of the game plan, especially when you don't have Garrett Wilson. So Breece Hall, shotgun snap, quick toss out there. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. Great job. Okay. Nice play design there. All right. From jumbo set to single back set, Breece Hall in the backfield, Justin Fields under center. Halfback toss out to the left. Breece Hall stiff arm again. And, wow, they're going to give him a better spot than I would have. He loses about half a yard on that halfback toss out left there. Breece Hall, yep, your fantasy rosters of getting them out there. They're doing a lot of halfback tosses here. I'd love to see us taking a few more shots, but, Breece Hall had a couple of stiff arms here on the Bengals defense, but he got tripped up and, again, fell short of the line of scrimmage here. Here we go. Again, Bengals up 10-0 on the New York Jets here in the opening quarter. And we'll see. Justin Fields toss or a handoff, up the middle. Isaiah Davis, maybe a gain of 1, maybe 2. It's going to be they're going to call it 3rd and 9. So I guess it was a gain of 2 because Breece Hall was short of the line of scrimmage on the previous play. So probably a gain of 2 there. 3rd and long here for the Jets on offense. Man, we haven't seen a first half touchdown on offense since week 1. Unbelievable. And if we don't have a first half touchdown, I don't want to start looking too far ahead. This would be the longest such streak in NFL history. So let's see. All right. Justin Fields, shotgun set, 3rd and 9. Al Lazard motioning in. Justin Fields, halfback screen out to Isaiah Davis. You love to see a screen. Unfortunately, the Bengals were ready for it. Gain of nothing. To the line of scrimmage, it's going to be a quick I was going to say 3 and out, but it's not a 3 and out. Breece Hall did have the screenplay on the first down play. But nonetheless, Jets offense quickly off the field. Defense getting tossed back out there. Bengals up 10-0. 3:14 and ticking. Our MVP has been Austin McNamara. Austin Powers. He is leading several key NFL punting categories here for the New York Jets. 4th and 9. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Austin McNamara, the big boot. All right, Bengals collect it at the 25-yard line and then steps out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line for Cincinnati, 2:54 in the first quarter. Jacob Klein. Paul, stop getting emotional about winning a game. It proves nothing, he says. Here's the thing I would say, because this comes up a lot, right? For people, stop rooting for wins. Spoiler alert here. Spoiler alert. Okay. I don't control what happens. I know this is surprising. I do not control what happens. So what we can control is how we root. Now, if you guys out there in the universe just want the Jets to implode and you get your rocks off of that, God bless. Jake, if that's you or anyone else, good for you guys. When I'm watching these games, I'm all about winning and finding ways to win and things of that nature. And that's how I like to root. I like to root for my team to win games. Now, I am a guy who rationalizes. If the Jets lose, I could say, well, all right, better pick. I try to see it glass half full. The glass half full of losing is, well, our pick is going to be better. But when we're in the middle of the action, I want to win. So, is it emotional? Absolutely. I'm an emotional guy. Yeah. People are saying I'm several plays behind them in the feed, and that's totally possible. So I see you guys for that. And if I am, again, apologies. I know we're all going to be in different feeds, streams, cable, this, that, or the other. So I'll just try to keep you posted on where I'm at specifically, and then we'll go from there. Okay. All right. Here we are. All right. Yeah, we got, let me see, 500 people in the room. We got 75 of those 500 watching on YouTube. Make sure you guys are liking the video, hitting subscribe, baby, here on the YouTube channel. Helps get this Jet show in front of other Jet shows out there in the universe. Let's see. We've got 47 likes, so we still got another 25-ish plus people watching on YouTube right now. Hit that like button in front of you. Just smack that like. That helps us get in front of other programs. Appreciate you guys. Okay. And hey, if Justin plays terrible, which is possible, we haven't really, it's hard to judge off what we've seen so far, but if he's terrible, could they go to Brady Cook? That would be quite a story if they do, but I guess we'll see what happens from that perspective. So let Brady cook. Would he cook? Is he going to cook? I guess we'll find out perhaps in short order. All right. Showing Boomer Esiason on the screen that's skirted the lines of former Bengals and Jets quarterbacks playing for both teams. Joe Flacco also on that list. All right, 2:54 remaining here in the first quarter. 1st and 10, Joe Flacco under center. He's got I formation, halfback toss out to his left. Chase Brown trying to be patient, and patience not there. Quincy Williams with the big TFL in the backfield. Very nice play by Quincy. A loss of 5. Quincy's playing with some energy. It's great to see Quincy. Great to see Quincy. We'll see if the Jets, unfortunately, consider trading him ahead of the NFL deadline. Now that he's healthy, he is a part of that. He is a part of that potential conversation. Again, loss of 5 on the play on the halfback toss out to the left. 2:24 and ticking here in the opening quarter. Bengals shotgun set. Samaje Perine to Joe Flacco's right in shotgun set. 4 wide receivers out. Joe Flacco getting pressured. Michael Clemens almost gets the sack, but not quite. Toss out the Samaje Perine, make something out of nothing. It's going to be 3rd down for the Bengals. Michael Clemens was that close. Salute to Indy Jets. Salute to Indy Jets. 3rd and 9 now for the Bengals. 3rd and long. Jets defense needs to get this team off the field. A turnover would be nice. Let's see if that perhaps is in the cards here for the NYJ. 3rd and 9 for the Bengals. 1:47 and ticking here in the opening quarter. Bengals are up 10-0 in this contest. Joe Flacco, shotgun set. All right, shotgun set. Looks like he's got Chase Brown to his right. Maybe Samaje Perine. It's hard to see. Trip wide receivers out to his left. Joe Flacco right over to incomplete. Nice pass breakup. Andre Cisco on the play. The Jets defense get the Bengals offense off the field. Nice. Okay, here we go. Nice job, Jets defense. 90 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 90 seconds remaining, 4th and 9. Joe Flacco attempting a pass, but it was incomplete. Not to the intended target, I'm afraid. And nice. Jets offense quickly getting back on the field. We'll see if they can do something here. Could get favorable field position. The Bengals are punting from around their 15-ish yard line. All right, here we go. Punt deep. Oh, wow. What a massive punt. Good Lord. Isaiah Williams collects it at the 8-yard line. Very nice return by Isaiah Williams. Okay. 1:16 remaining here in the first quarter. Fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 for the NYJ offense. All right. We'll see how they respond on this drive. Nice return there by Isaiah. All right. TV timeout to come. Here we go. All right. Not bad. All right. Jets offense. Can you wake up? John LG said the defense playing well. They looked terrible on that first drive, but they held strong in the red zone and then went from there. Very nice. As Hop on Pop likes to say, all forms of payment, super ticket, super chat, memberships, all are accepted. That is true. So get your raffle tickets in. Again, all you have to do is spend $3 on the channel to be eligible for all of our raffle giveaways here on the channel. So take full advantage, everybody. And like I said, the free way to contribute is by liking the video and hitting subscribe. Let's see. Has the subscriber count changed dramatically since the start of the show? Let's take a quick peek ski. All right. Let's take a quick peek ski. All right. We're still at 8,100 plus, 8,107. Appreciate everyone who subscribed so far. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, baby, for Jets content all day, every day. Feel free to keep it rolling here on the program. Pop says, don't forget to tip your boy Green waiter and bartender. Yes, he's watching the airplane stream. Yeah, they're on the plane. There you go. Hey, we're through the air, baby. We're through the air. Let's see it. All right. Quincy is absolutely on fire. He's looked great. All right, beautiful. All right. That is my daughter, Zariah Luna, over there. A whole family affair here at the Esden residence. 500 people in the room. Like the video, hit subscribe, baby. On a TV timeout, we'll be right back with your Jets offense here in the first quarter. We'll see if they can muster something. We have not seen an offensive touchdown in quite some time. As a matter of fact, we haven't seen one in the last 2 games. Denver, no touchdown. Carolina, no touchdown. The last touchdown was when I was at a game at the beginning of this month, the Dallas Cowboys game. Not great, Bob. Not great. But now's a better time than any to start scoring those. It's making me appreciate touchdowns a lot more than I ever thought before, though. That's true. Yeah. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Also, as I'm doing this live play-by-play on the show, my fiance, who talks in a room right next to it, is not as quiet as she thinks she is. She was just talking in the other room how sexual football sounds. So that was not quiet at all. That definitely came off over air, so appreciate that. 1st and 10 for the New York Jets, 1:16 remaining here in the first quarter. Play action shot for Justin Fields. Chucks it over the middle. Nice play by Andrew Beck. That's going to be close to a first down. All right, here we go. Passing yards in the correct direction. They're going to call it a gain of 9 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. Hey, folks, this Bengals defense sucks. So if the Jets can't score on this defense, and quite frankly, I don't know what the hell's going on. So I'd quickly just try to make it simple. You have a 2nd 1 play. Most teams, I try like a play action shot to get frisky, but I just get the first down if I'm the Jets. Let's just make it easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 2nd and 1 under 45 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Justin Fields, handoff up the middle. Breece Hall. That's a Jets first down, baby. 1st and 10. The Jets do not have to snap this ball again before the end of the first quarter. They do not. We'll see if they do. We will see. Jets are huddling up, so we'll see if they get another play in here before the end of the first quarter. Jets have 2 first downs in this game. That's great to see. Justin Fields going under center. Tight formation. Under 10 seconds to go in this first quarter. Justin Fields doing some audible action. Let's see if they get another play in. And it looks like they won't. Just try to get the Bengals to jump. They did not. All right, we switch it to the other side. Bengals lead 10-0 here in the second quarter. 2's up. No points for the Jets, but maybe they were saving them for the second quarter, perhaps. Maybe. We can only hope. All right, now we're moving over to the second quarter of this contest. Jets have a 10-0 deficit at this point. We'll see if they can overcome it here. Again, it would be nice to overcome it for Nick. Again, devastating news this morning was shared. Nick Mangold, our Jets legend, former All-Pro, former Pro Bowler, vying for the Pro Football Hall of Fame, passed away last night at the age of 41 due to complications from a kidney disease. And as I've said before, if you've been a big fan of the show for a long time, I had a lot of great opportunities, including interviewing Nick Mangold a little over a year ago, and he was an absolute pleasure to speak with. He's a legend, man, and I feel for his family, Jennifer and their 4 children. Yes. Grove Pete, do we ever complete a 10-yard pass? If that happens, I'll let you know. MSC here. So is far Quincy's the only one that resembles an NFL player, but people want to trade him for a 5th-round pick. I would just say this, because here's the complicating factor here, MFC. So are the Jets a better team with Quincy on it? Of course. Are they going to keep Quincy? If the answer is maybe, then let's keep Quincy Williams. If the answer is a resounding no, which is what I'm afraid of, then you have to trade Quincy so you don't lose him for nothing. Again, if the Jets inside their building, they know the honest truth to this question I'm about to pose. Is it possible that you would resign, Aaron Glenn, Darren Moji would resign Quincy? Again, even if the answer is maybe, I'm keeping Quincy. I'm not trading him for a 5th-round pick, let's say. However, if the answer is a resounding no, we are absolutely not keeping him under any circumstances. We just paid Jamie and Sherwood. He's a top 5 highest paid linebacker in football. We're not going to pay 2 off-ball linebackers a lot of money. Then, okay, I guess you got to trade him then. But that's sort of where I'm at from that perspective. John LG, sad day in Jetsland. Mangold was loved. He was absolutely loved. He was absolutely adored. Again, I said it in the pregame show, or at the beginning of the stream, rather. We came on early, and I got a pit in my stomach. I saw the alert on my phone that Nick Mangold passed away, and I just audibly gasped and put my hand to my mouth, and I was just disbelief. Like, there's no way. And unfortunately, it's true, which is devastating news. So, again, absolutely, my love is sent out to the Mangold family. All right, 1st and 10 to kick off the second quarter here. Justin Fields, jet sweep handoff. Whoa, there's a big chunk play here. Very nice. Isaiah Williams, jet sweep. That's exactly what Neil wanted to see. A massive chunk play for the New York Jets. Isaiah Williams, jet sweep, right tucked into the line of scrimmage. Justin Fields hands it off to Isaiah Williams. Some creativity offensively. Great play here by Isaiah Williams. Good block by Mason Taylor. Cuts it upfield for a massive chunk gain. And the Jets have a 1st down. Life on offense. That's their first play of 10-plus yards, which was just asked about a few minutes ago. 1st and 10 for the Jets at the 37-yard line. Tyler Johnson motions from left to right. Justin Fields, quick toss out to Breece Hall. Nice juke move. Takes it out to the 35.5-yard line. Again, Justin Fields is playing with some confidence, maybe playing looser. Him against the world. Gain of 3 on the play. Maybe that's how Justin Fields is playing. I'm not exactly sure. But you love to see it. Love Justin playing with some confidence. Absolutely, you're loving to see it. This Jets offense is playing looser. Now, let's get a touchdown. No excuses. Got to get a touchdown. Specifically, Breece Hall, he doesn't have a touchdown this season. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Justin Fields, shotgun set. Breece Hall to his right. Tyler Johnson motioning from left to right. Handoff to Breece Hall up the middle. That'll take it to about the 30-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 4. About 3rd and 4 for the New York Jets. They'll call it 3rd and 3, excuse me. So even closer than I indicated. 13:25 and ticking here in the second quarter. 13:25 and ticking. 3rd and 3 for the Jets. Breece Hall off the field. Here we go. Jets are down 10-0. Again, there's 13-13 ticking here in the second quarter. Jets are moving and grooving. Big chunk play was Isaiah Williams. Jets have not converted a 3rd down yet in this game. They're at the 30.5-yard line. 3rd and 3. Justin Fields, shotgun set. Isaiah Davis to his left. Fakes the handoff. No, it is a handoff. Okay, it's going to be 4th and short again. Handoff to Isaiah Davis. Now, I think you only run it in that situation if you plan on going for it. So, Jets, I think they go for it. Show some aggression here. I mean, you could kick the field goal, make it a 1-score game, but 4th and half a yard, I'm probably going. We'll see what AG tends to do here. Nope, he's bringing out the field goal unit. All right, we get the points on the board. Hey, people criticize this in the past. Nick Mangold, 14 of 14 this season. He's perfect from his field goals, perfect on his extra points, and he made a long of a 58-yarder. I got to see that in person in the Jets-Cowboys game. 46-yard attempt. This would make it a 1-score game. Nick Folk, 46-yard field goal. collects it, and it's good. Nick Mangold, 15 for 15 on the season, 10-3. The Jets offense is on the board. Again, I probably would have gone for it there, but hey, I'll take points. I love to see points. The Jets love field goals. It's like they're an NBA team shooting all these threes, but I'll take it. Better than nothing, I suppose. There you go. Jets offense, moving and grooving. There you go. Again, would love to see a touchdown before I'm dead, but I will take a 10-3. There you are. Again, 10-3 lead. It's now a one-score game once again. Can the Jets defense immediately respond? TBD. We'll see what happens here in the second quarter. But 7-play drive, 46 yards on that one for the New York Jets. All right, let's get back to your comments section, see what y'all are saying. MFC, why do they take their only offensive threat out on third downs? That's a good question. I don't know. John LG, when will we ever do a tush push on fourth and less than a yard? I don't know if they've done any official tush pushes this year. They have done a quarterback sneak once or twice at Justin Fields, and that's been effective. I don't know why they don't do it more. MFC with the super chat member shout out here on the show. Let's go over to you, MFC.
Wow.
Very question. Why do the Jets take out their best offensive player on third down? Makes no sense. They need to do a better job in the rotation. I'm not sure if he was nicked up or something or what. Folk, Hero, Paul, do you realize that you called Folk Mangold? Oh, whoops. It's Nick Folk, not Mangold. Sorry about that, folks. It's going to perhaps slip a few times here. Yeah, Nick Folk. Nick Mangold is with us in spirit, and I'm wearing the Nick Mangold jersey. I think I might have just messed it up there. I'm wearing the Nick Mangold jersey. Hopefully he's playing with a spirit. And Nick Mangold, actually, I was grabbing a screenshot for social media to go back to my Nick Mangold interview, and he brought it up about the tush push. We actually talked about that during our interview about a year ago. So there you go. But Jets are down 10-3. 10-3 happening here. All right, 10-3. Let me go to the database here. I want to check something on that Isaiah Williams play there. Let me see. Isaiah Williams, it was a 25-yard run on the Jet sweep play. Again, Neil would be very proud. Very proud. Yes, that is my daughter and sister and fiance out there, if you guys are hearing them. That is them on the show. Yes, God bless Nick Mangold. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Nick Mangold, born in 1984, passing away in 2025. Passed away last night with the kidney disease, complications from the kidney disease. Again, that's still seeing the memorial pictures and everything else. They're still, and they're showing a shot of the high heavens right now in that Jets Bengals game. It still doesn't feel real. Doesn't feel real at all. All right, again, Bengals lead 10-3 over the New York Jets. They just converted on a 46-yard field goal. Nick Folk is 15 for 15 on the season, and now the Bengals offense will be back out there. There we go. Nick Folk boots it. Here we go. Bengals collected at their own 5-yard line, and here we go. Now some lateral movement here. Taking it to the 31-yard line is where the Bengals will squeak out after that return by Jones. There you go. After that return by Jones. Okay, here we go. Okay, 500 people in the room. Like the video, hit subscribe. Appreciate you guys. All right. Bengal shotgun set. Chase Brown to Joe Flacco's right. 1st and 10. Joe Flacco play action. Deep shot to the right side. And Jamar Chase once again, first down. Jamar Chase was on Azareye'h Thomas. He's making the first NFL start of his career. He's starting in place of Sauce Gardner. Tough assignment. Jamar Chase, the best wide receiver in football, is getting some one-on-one activity against Azareye'h Thomas. A absolutely difficult challenge. All right, an absolutely difficult challenge. The first 3 possessions for the Bengals have resulted in field goal, touchdown, and then they went 3 and out in the last drive. Already a first down on this one. They're at their own 48-yard line. Joe Flacco shotgun set, 1st and 10. Chase Brown to his left, fakes a handoff to him, flips it back out to Jamar Chase, breaks a tackle, and jumps forward for a gain of 8. Nice play there by Jamar Chase. He's going to continue to get the rock. He has been getting a ton of targets this season, and he's getting a lot of targets in this game, which is not surprising in the least bit. Here we go. 2nd and 2 after the gain of 8 on the play by Jamar Chase. It's a 10-3 game. He's been targeted 7 times already in this game. He has 4 catches for 40 yards. All right, Joe Flacco, I formation, halfback, play action, toss to the left. Now he throws a deep ball to the right. T. Higgins wide open, touchdown for the Cincinnati Bengals. It appeared to be Azaria Thomas on the play, and it was T. Higgins schooling the rookie for a 50-yard bomb play for a touchdown. Oh, dear Lord, have mercy. T. Higgins wide open. I was just thinking to myself, I didn't say it out loud. I'm like, man, T. Higgins, we haven't really seen him this game. And immediately, mano-a-mano coverage on the far right. Azaria Thomas in that coverage, and T. Higgins just gives him a little bit of a yippee-skippy, runs right past him, and just walks it in for the easy 50-yard touchdown by T. Higgins. Just that easy. Unbelievable. That was technically 44 yards by T. Higgins. The Bengals now lead 17-3. And I think that the message of that play and that exchange is that, Jets, you are not going to win this game. Jets are not going to win this game with field goals. You need to put points on the board, and if you don't put points on this board, this game's going to be over very quickly. I think that's the moral of that story after that T. Higgins 44-yard touchdown. This is the most points the Jets have given up in 3 weeks since that Cowboys game. The last 2 opponents that held to 13 points are already up to 17 points. We're still here in the first half. And I'm not surprised by that result so far because, well, I mean, you know, the Bengals are pretty good, and the Jets are missing Sauce Gardner. So I imagine that's not helping those efforts at all. Bengals up now again 17-3 here in the second quarter. There's a 3-play drive, 69 yards, and in less than 90 seconds, the Bengals just put another touchdown on the board. That was quick. All right. Let's go back through. Okay. All right, we'll be right back after this quick timeout. More coming up.
1, 2, 3. Whoa! Bowling Green, Bowling Daily, Bowling Daily, Bowling Daily. Talking Jets football, man.
Moron!
Bowling Green, Bowling Daily, Bowling Daily, Bowling Daily. The New York Jets Football Club. Offense, defense, special teams, watch Jets football with Boy Green. Everyone,
J-E-T-S, Jets!
Boy Green, Bugging Daily, Bugging Daily, Bugging Daily. Talking Jets football, man.
Moron!
Boy Green, Bugging Daily, Bugging Daily, Bugging Daily.
Nice!
Offense, defense, special teams, watch Jets football with Boy Green.
J-E-T-S, Jets!
Let's go! Boy Green, Bugging Daily, Bugging Daily, Bugging Daily. Talking Jets football, man. Boy Green, Bugging Daily, Bugging Daily, Bugging Daily. New York Jets Football Club. Offense, defense, special teams, watch Jets football with Boy Green. J-E-T-S, Jets. Let's go!
All right, we're back, baby. Welcome back to the show. Evan McPherson kicking off here for the Cincinnati Bengals. Jets are down 2 touchdowns. Jets take the ball at the 2-yard line. Looks like Isaiah Williams once again on the return. and breaks a tackle, takes us out to about the 22-yard line where the Jets offense will take over. 1st and 10, 10:37 remaining here in the first half. Again, to win this game, the Jets are going to need to score touchdowns. And there's going to be these man island opportunities. Joe Flacco from his own 44-yard line, or the Jets territory, 44-yard line, excuse me, that did a halfback play action toss to the left, and it was just one-on-one, and he just chucked it up. What I think Justin Fields can take from Joe Flacco is that you give your guy a shot. It's a one-on-one chance. You're just like, you know what? I'm just going to rip it and throw it down there and see if my guy can make a play. Shotgun set here for Justin Fields. He's got Breece Hall, to his left. Hands it off up the middle. Breece Hall, nice splash play. Ooh, that's a first down for the Jets. Almost was a lot more for Breece. Squeaked right through and made it. 1st and 10 now for the Jets. Here we go. Getting Breece Hall involved is a good combo platter for the New York Jets. By the way, you'll also see Brandon Smith on the field for the Jets, number 87. He was signed to their active roster yesterday for the New York Jets, and he is going to be a big contributor in the wide receiver room. Josh Reynolds was placed on injured reserve. He's out for a month. All right, Jets have the ball at their own 32-yard line. Play action for Justin Fields. Not a whole lot there, so he's just going to run forward and gets a couple on the scramble. There you go. 2nd down, under 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. Justin Fields, play action, and nothing there. Just took the 4 yards of green grass. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Here we go. Jets are driving here. They're at their, 36-yard line, and they're driving. They're at their own 36-yard line and driving here on the play. Okay. Shotgun set for Justin Fields. Got Breece Hall to his left. Hands off up the middle to Breece Hall. Squeaks it through, about another gain of 5 on the play. Maybe 6. It's going to be close to the line of scrimmage there on the play. All right, 3rd and 1 here on the play, folks. 9 minutes left in this first half. Jets are 0-3 on 3rd down. We'll see if another 3rd and short play. Can we just get a Justin Fields tush push? That'd be a nice play. It's actually 3rd and less than a yard. 3rd and less than a yard here. Okay, let's see what the Jets operate with. Justin Fields is under center. Maybe a quarterback sneak. And that's exactly what they do. Again, I don't know why they don't run it more. It looks like a first down for the New York Jets. Old tried and true. Let's keep doing that. That's what I would do if I'm the Jets. For Pete's sake. First down for the New York Jets. 1st and 10. 8.5 minutes to go here in the first half. New York Jets are down 17-3. They're down 2 touchdowns. I'm Paul Esden Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. It's our live watch party and play-by-play analysis. We do it for every single game. We join about 10 minutes before kickoff, and then we're here with you throughout the entire game. And then we jump over to the post-game show minutes after the final whistle. Justin Fields under center. Isaiah Davis is the running back behind him. Play action once again. Justin Fields chucks it over the middle. Wide open. Tyler Johnson. Nice play. And he's staying on his feet. He dives forward to the 23-yard line. Massive play by Tyler Johnson for the New York Jets. It's a fresh set of downs. Did not go down. Nice play action play. Nice deep in cut from Tyler Johnson right there. He caught it and looked good yards after catcher. Catch at the 37 and just keeps dragging Bengals defenders that are unwilling to tackle. That works for me. Jets moving and grooving, showing signs of life on offense. This is nice to see for a change. Justin Fields, there you go, making calls at the line of scrimmage. He's under center for the Jets, 1st and 10, 7:21 and ticking here in the first half. Handoff to Isaiah Davis up the middle. Nice, breaking a couple of tackles, diving forward. Very nice. And the Jets are doing it on the ground and through the air. There was a gain of 5 on the play by Isaiah Davis. All right, here we go. For the Jets, it's about punching it into the freaking end zone. Getting touchdowns. That's how you're going to win games and be in this game specifically. This Jets defense is hurting without Sauce Gardner. Joe Flacco is going to be taking shots. You need to put touchdowns on. Jets are officially in the red zone. They're in Bengals territory, at the 18-yard line. Hikes it. Halfback misdirection play, action play. Justin Fields once again takes the green grass in front of him. Halfback misdirection, flipping ball between different hands, looking for a pass. No pass there, immediately taking the green grass. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Jets. 6:30 and ticking here on the first half. A lot of movement, a lot of creativity. Don't know where this has been for the Jets. Again, maybe it's just Justin Fields playing looser. Not sure exactly what to put the finger on the pulse here for some of the differences we've been seeing offensively for the Jets. But it is refreshing nonetheless. 3rd and 3 here. 6-11 and ticking here in the first half. Justin Fields, shotgun set. Breece Hall to his left. Hands it off up the middle. It's going to be 4th and 2. If I'm the Jets, I go for it, man. You got to win this game with touchdowns, not field goals. And I would imagine not scoring touchdown over the last 2 weeks, just go for it and just show some aggression. Let's, Tanner, dig into the bag, man. Let's go. Again, you're not going to win this game with field goals. You're going to win this game with touchdowns. That's what I would do. Let's see what the Jets decide to do. Trey Hendrickson, by the way, is notably on the bench for the Bengals. Not sure what's going on there. He does have his helmet on, so take that for whatever you will. Jets will be going for it. All right, here we go. They are at their own 15-yard line. They need 2 yards. It's 4th and 2. Shotgun set. Justin Fields takes it. Extra blitz coming. Justin Fields floats it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tyler Johnson. The Jets' first touchdown since the end of the Jets-Cowboys game. Blessed be he. Touchdowns can happen. Justin Fields finding Tyler Johnson on 4th down, and the Jets once again make it a 1-score game. Justin Fields had pressure in his face and delivered down the right side. There's some extra blitzing defender coming off the right side. There's Armand Membu and an unblocked defender. Justin Fields putting a little air on it, and booyah, Tyler Johnson, wonderful touchdown catch. Good route, flag route out to the right corner of the end zone, and Tyler Johnson gets the feed in. That's a tutty. Good Lord. Nick Folk on the extra point. It's good. 17-10. Miracles, miracles, miracles. A friggin' touchdown. Blessed be he. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Good Lord. That means we haven't done like a touchdown call on this show since week 4? The Miami game? That's our first touchdown call since week 4. Oh, good Lord. Again, it makes you appreciate it a lot more. Nice throw from Justin Fields. Again, going for it on 4th down. I like that aggressiveness by the New York Jets. That's exactly what you want to see. That is how you're going to be involved in this game. Again, it is a 10-17 game. 10-17, baby. Very, very nice. That was a 9-play, 78-yard drive. Took 5.5 minutes off the old scorecard. Number 1 Austrian Jet fan. Booyah! NY Jets fandom. The season has started. We scored a touchdown. Here we go. Let's go. John says, let's get a 3 and out for the defense. Sure. Hep says, was that Justin Fields' longest completion this year? The Tyler Johnson one? Maybe. Although I think there's been others, but not many others. So it's very much in the conversation. John OG says, we needed a touchdown. Could not settle for a field goal. Again, I agree. If you're going to win this game, against this offense, you have to score touchdowns. That is going to be your way to operate. I will tell you this. It's good to see Justin Fields. By the way, look at this nugget. He has not thrown an incompletion. He is 6 for 6, 72 yards, 12 yards per clip. So he's taking those chunks. 1 touchdown, still has not thrown a pick yet this season. So there you go, Justin. So it's good. We're seeing a renewed Justin Fields so far. Very nice. John says, nice. Going for it on that one. Without receivers, believe in freedom. Another good point. No Garrett Wilson, no Josh Reynolds. They're missing their top 2 starting receivers. Yeah. Dean Paparola saying, we didn't just score a touchdown, we scored on consecutive drives. Good point. Field goal touchdown were the last 2 drives on that one. We have over 500 people in the room. Like the video, hit subscribe, baby. Let's play for Nick. Let's show some inspiration. Let's friggin' go, baby. Yes. NC Green, a lot of field success today has been the play action passes. You should stay in that set 100%. I think you can even run play action even when you're not running the ball well. Play action, play action, play action. I think Justin Fields has done some of his best work in play action. We haven't seen a lot of that this season. Why? No friggin' clue, but I'm glad we're seeing more of it today. Nice. Nice. Love to see that from Justin. Absolutely love to see it. All right, let's see how the defense operates here. That was Justin Fields' 50th career passing touchdown. Salute to you, Justin. Nice. First 3 drives of the game, Jets had 65 total yards. That last drive, 78 total yards. Sign me up. All right, McNamara or Folk now on the boot. They're switching between kickers. All right, in the end zone, Bengals just take it there. Nick Folk has actually been pretty good on these kickoff placements, but we lose some yardage there. The Bengals are going to get it at their own 35-yard line, ideal field position for Cincy. Here we go. Nice. Jets are back in this thing. All right. There we go. They would attempt a field goal. That would have felt very underwhelming. So nice touchdown by the New York Jets here in the second quarter. It's 17-10. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. 5:18 remaining here in the second quarter. And Bengals have it at the 35-yard line. New rule from the NFL this year. If you boot it through the back of the end zone, teams get it at the 35-yard line. It used to be the 30-yard line. Incredibly punitive if you kick it back out the end. Quick toss out to Jamar Chase, who nearly breaks a tackle of Azareye'h Thomas. He drags him like a chihuahua biting a loose ankle is sort of the analogy there for what we just saw. Again, they're going to get those quick toss-out plays to Jamar Chase. He's going to get his. Jets just have to be ready to try to contain to the best of their ability. They can't stop him. They can only hope to contain him. Those go balls are going to be flowing to T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. It's just going to happen. The Jets just going to have to get creative. Nice 7-yard catch there by Jamar Chase. 2nd and 3, 4:46 and ticking here in the second quarter for Joe Flacco. Empty set. Jets bringing some heat, but not enough. Another play. Guess who? Jamar Chase. He was on Jarvis Brownlee Jr. Jarvis came up a little gimpy. Hopefully he's all right. Another catch for Jamar Chase. They're showing Joe Flacco's success in the state of Ohio, both for Cleveland and Cincinnati. He's had a lot more success with Cincinnati. He has not thrown a pick yet with the Bengals. 5 touchdowns, 0 picks. Very nice for old Joey, old Joe Flacco. He's also got a 4-2 career record versus the Jets. He's done well. All right, the Bengals are at their own 48-yard line. Joe Flacco under center shotgun. Oh, man. Totally misread it. I thought for sure that was play action. The Jets thought so too. I thought Jermaine Johnson was about to get a massive, sack-a-palooza back there. But Chase Brown got the handoff, and weird. I'm going to have to see the replay on this one. Oh, I thought Will McDonald was coming. Oh, that was supposed to be a flea flicker play. Oh, I see. They show it on the replay here. If Chase Brown would have thrown it back to Joe Flacco, Will McDonald would have had a forced fumble, a whole breakup. They tried to get trickeration in there. Couldn't see what happened there on the initial watch, but on the replay, they were going to do a flea flicker, but Will McDonald was there to break it all up. Joe Flacco shotgun set, flips it back out to his running back, and Francisco Mauigoa, got juked out of his socks. There is a flag on the play. We haven't seen many flags so far, which has been sort of crazy. It's been a flagless game. Holding on the offense, 10-yard penalty. Scott Novak, 7th season as a referee. Replay, first down. There you go. But Francisco Mauigoa could not get the tackle. Got to make sure tackling's on point. So the refs have been, this has been a quick-moving first half here in this contest. Quick-moving first half. All right. Okay, James Cook just had a crazy long touchdown against Carolina. Good for you, suckers. All right, 1st and 20. The Bengals are back in their own territory. They're at their 48.5-yard line. Shotgun set for Joe Flacco. Chase Brown to his left. He has trip wide receivers to his right. Also solo. Looks like Jamar Chase one-on-one on the left side, which could be where Joe Flacco looks. Quick toss out to Chase Brown. Jarvis Brownlee Jr. gets juked out of his socks. Man, there's been a lot of this yak opportunity for the Bengals. They just got to be better at tackling and getting the guys to the ground. Gain of 9 on that play. It's 2nd and 11, 2:41 and ticking here. The Bengals have the opportunity here to make some of this happen. Remember, the Jets will get the kickoff in the second half. They will get the kickoff in they will get the second half kickoff. So an opportunity here, depending on how you handle this Bengals offensive drive here, to get back into the mix of this contest. 2nd and 11, again, 2:19 and ticking here for the Bengals. Gain of 9 on that last play. They're up a touchdown. All right, halfback draw up the middle. Samaje Perine, Jets tackle him. He's at the 37-yard line of change. It's going to be 3rd down. The Bengals are now in field goal range. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. All right. So, well, there's a stoppage of some kind. Injury stoppage. Perhaps not. We'll see. They may not let this roll down to the 2-minute warning. There's a Bengal injury on the play. He's clutching his knee. Does not look good at all. It's tough to see. It's an offensive lineman for Cincinnati. I can't tell if that's Dalton Reisner. Not getting a good look. He's clutching onto his right knee. He's going to need some extra assistance getting off. Okay. Oh, yeah. And not Dalton Reisner. That's Fairchild, the Bengals offensive lineman. He is walking gingerly to the sideline. It's 3rd and 7 for the Bengals. We'll see if the Bengals end up now having to run a play before the 2-minute warning. Interesting. The Jets still have their full complement of timeouts here. All right, keep an eye on this situation. Yeah, there's a fresh offensive lineman coming into the game here for the Bengals on 3rd down. It looks like they will have to, in fact, run a play here before the 2-minute warning. Here we go, 2:05. That would have sent it down to the 2-minute warning. Oh, they're going to run it down now. That's interesting. All right, so no stoppage. It will go to the 2-minute warning, excuse me, after all that hoopla. 3rd and 7 for the Bengals. They are in field goal range, although if the Jets get a sack, they could kick them out of field goal range. We'll see what the Bengals decide to do here. Do they get a little aggressive? They take a run and make it a little bit closer on the field goal attempt? We'll have to keep an eye out for what happens there. All right. Cole Young, can we please get a sack again? That would kick the Bengals out of field goal range. Jets get the ball back with time to either tie the game or add points. I would love that. Cole, especially since, again, the Jets get the ball back on the other side. John LG, 6 for 6, nice, but still burping the baby. Let it fly. Yes, Justin Fields, again, does not have an incompletion in this game. He's playing with a lot more confidence. Obviously, the passing yards are fine, 72. I mean, Joe Flacco has him doubled up. He's got 150 passing yards and a touchdown. He's 12 and 16. He had that 44-yarder as a long, so he's letting it rip a little bit. Jamar Chase, by the way, has 6 catches for 53 yards in this first half. He's just getting peppered with targets. He also has 9 targets already in this game. No other Bengals pass catcher has more than 2. So Jamar Chase is getting it early and often here for the Cincinnati Bengals, which, again, like I said, I guess shouldn't be surprising from that perspective. Should not be surprising. Here we go. Again, as we're coming around here, our hearts are heavy today as Jet fans, of course, with the passing of Nick Mangold late last night. Complications from kidney disease there for Nick Mangold. Again, absolutely devastating news for the Jets community, the Ohio State community, and, of course, Nick Mangold's family. Again, our thoughts and love are sent out to his wife, Jennifer, and their 4 children during this devastating time right now, for sure. All right, let's go back and take a call real quick. Coming back, we got Derek here on the show. What's up, Derek?
What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Just, thoughts are out there for Nick Mangold's family, man. That just really hits home bad. Can't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, just can't get over that. And then kind of puts this game in perspective more. And, I just hope the Jets can pull something off, for him somewhat. I mean, I know that's petty, but.
No, not at all. And I think it's something for us fans, right? It's something we can't control what the hell's going on. And it'll just make us feel a lot better with everything that's going on, Derek. So I'll check back in with you, pal, and you guys can continue to call on through the show with the game coming back on here in TV time. Again, 3rd and 7 for the Bengals. They're at their own 30, or they're in Jets territory, at the 38-yard line. A toss over the middle to Jamar Chase, but it looks like 4th down. I'm not sure where they're going to put the spot here. If it's not a first down, it's very close. Let's see. Jamar Chase with another catch. He had a little bit of a push off of Brandon Stevens there. Good tackle as well. Andre Sisco coming in. It's going to be close. Let's see what the officials say. There's a timeout by the Jets. Referees are conferring. No official ruling at this point. Zach Taylor is incredibly upset with what's going on right now. He's very confused, as am I, because, again, we have no official call yet on the field. 1:47 remaining here in the first half. Yeah, the cameras. Oh, wait. The spot of the ball is under review. It's under review. They're going to take a gander at this one. Let me see. Let's get a look on the replay here. Jamar Chase climbing to the top. Okay. Man, that is razor thin on the replay. I don't think it's a clear first down. It definitely looks a little bit short, but I mean, we're getting a couple of different angles here. Takes about to the 4. Calling the field is a completed catch. Oh, that's on the field of review that it was a completed catch. Oh, I thought we were looking at the spot. Okay, well, excuse me. Let's go back to you, Derek, here as we're waiting for the ruling on this one.
Yeah, but that to me was, obviously very painful. More so than everything else. I mean, it's just, as Jets fans, as we know, it just keeps adds on as the season progresses, and but that's to this game. I mean, if there's anything I've learned this week, especially when it comes to this team, is I think we really need to reevaluate the OC, man. I looked at the last couple of games, and I'm just looking at the play calling. I'm like, this is not. I don't care who the quarterback is. We saw with Tyrod with the Bucs game.
Yeah,
these quarterbacks, none of them look comfortable. And Tyrod's played a lot of years. How about 15 seasons?
Yeah, this is 15th season. That is, yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're not talking about someone that just doesn't know how to play football. I mean, I just don't think this coordinator knows how to get into a rhythm. I mean, I know when you're running back, quarterback, receiver, there's a rhythm to it. And the plays feel too broken up. So the players seem to not be able to get into a rhythm. And that is becoming a big factor, because once you get past that first script, because my question has always been with this guy is, okay, his first script, as we've seen, from the Steelers game and other games,
sure,
when he hits all that, it works great. But then when it comes to now we have to go off script, now we have to go through the game, he doesn't seem to be that guy. And
that's fair.
I was just wondering to you, because I was looking at the Miami Dolphins situation, looking at Mike McDaniels. I don't see how he can become a head coach after what happened with all the weapons he's had. Not his fault being his quarterback, but if he becomes available, is that something that, if I'm just saying, if I'm Aaron Glenn, I want to keep my job, I would definitely do that. Because defensively, to me, it just seems like on the defensive side of things, the linebackers are too quick for his system. It almost feels like they should line up a little further back, because I don't know if you noticed the game with the Broncos, they looked a little sitting back more so than going into it, because I think they get to the holes too fast, to the point where they jumble up and then they can't make the tackles. They're not in place to make those plays, and it just seemed like that game. Now, here we go back to this Bengals game, and I'm seeing the same thing. Right. I'm like, we just fixed this. It's like, come on.
Well, again, we saw to give the Detroit, whatever the word is, the Detroit comparison, right? Dan Campbell, people don't know or forget or don't realize, Ben Johnson, he wasn't there with Dan Campbell immediately. Like,
oh, that's right.
He was. They had Anthony Lynn, our former Jets running back coach. They had him, and then they fired him, and then they hired Ben Johnson. So if Aaron Glenn survives all this, one thing he's got to look hard at in the mirror, of course, is offensive coordinator Mike McDaniel. That is fascinating, to your point, because who's in a rush to hire that guy as a head coach? But as an offensive mind, when he was just an offensive coach, he was very good and very innovative. So if that's all he's focusing his time on, maybe it's sort of intriguing, Derek.
I think that would be an interesting thing on it. And then, of course, everyone's like, okay, get rid of Just whatever. I mean, I just don't think, as now that the season's progressed more, you kind of look at the whole picture, right? Like we talked about weapons, the offensive line, we overhyped, because we're fans. We always overhype our team. We're supposed to.
Yeah, right.
But I just think that if you go back to Joe Douglas, what he was doing was he was building the lineup. If we continue to do that, I mean, I hate to bring them up, but the Giants, they've been working on their trenches for years now. And then look at it. Now they got Dart. And let's be honest, the offensive line has been fully rebuilt,
Yeah, 100%.
And we may have to do the same thing, because I don't see a point in drafting any of these quarterbacks. I mean, none of these quarterbacks coming out to me appear to be like the next – I hate to use the analogy, but Patrick Mahomes,
Sure, right.
They're good, but they might be guys that need to sit a while. So I'm saying, why waste that pick? Let's just, let's say you get the first pick, trade it down, get some multiple first-round picks, continue to work on your offensive line, maybe get another edge rusher, because we need it. Obviously, we've shown that since the Saul era. Get another one. If you get another edge, or maybe a guard, maybe that's too high in the first round, but what I'm getting at. You just continue to build in the interior. And if somehow you can get another receiver, which would be awesome, then you see what happens next year in terms of how your play is. Because then, you just kind of keep going like that, and then obviously Justin's thing would be done, and then you'll see what happens the following year. Because you're not going to the Super Bowl in 2026. This is a long term
unlikely.
project.
Yeah, right.
So why not just do it right? Don't quit trying to find the quick fix. We're the Jets.
Right.
We've never had success when we've done that.
Definitely not for sustainable periods of time, right? 2015 was this quick fix, and then 2016 up, immediately back down. So 100%. Derek, I'll check back in with you. Tough play there. Quentin Williams, neutral zone infraction on 3rd and 4, gives the Bengals a first down on a silver platter. Joe Flacco at the 20-yard line. Jamar Chase gets a quick catch. It was a broken play, but Joe Flacco finds Jamar Chase. He is getting peppered with targets, unbelievably. In this contest, Jamar Chase so far in this game, it's 8 catches for 61 yards. He is just, and he has 11 targets in the first half. He is getting the rock. 1:22 remaining here in the first half. There was a gain of 1 on the play. 17-10 lead for the Bengals. Jets get the ball in the second half. They're now at the 19.5 yard line, excuse me. 2nd and 9 for the Bengals. 1:22 remaining here in the first half. Shotgun set for Joe Flacco. All right, Joe Flacco throws it over the middle to Chase Brown. And the Jets, oh boy, he breaks 1,000,000 tackles, and Joe Flacco gets it to Chase Brown for the quick touchdown. Bengals back on the board. Wow. Jets tackling shoddy, to say the least. Good Lord, have mercy. Ugh. Bengals up 23-10, about to be 24-10. 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Oh, wait, they're going to give another replay on the – oh, yeah, he definitely got the touchdown. I don't even know why that was in question. Yeah, he definitely got the touchdown. We'll see how the Jets respond with that much time left and their timeouts. Could be a Hail Mary, Aaron Glenn. May want to look at that one, pal. Huh? Or maybe more. We'll see what happens. All right, Bengals attempting the extra point here. About to be good. That'll make it 24-10, a 2-touchdown lead with 1 minute 15 seconds remaining in this one. Let's go back to the phone lines. We got Skydrone. What's up, pal?
Hey, what's going on, BG? How you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing excellent. Thanks for calling in, brother. Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, man. I'm over here with my wife celebrating my birthday in Puerto Rico.
Ah, beautiful. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. I'm trying to see if I get another birthday gift. Maybe the Jets will win, but now we're down by 2 touches. I don't know what's going to happen there.
Yeah, the good news is the Jets get the ball in the second half, and they have whatever that is, 75 seconds to try to score here before the end of the first half. Now, the Jets have not shown a lot of greatness at the end of half scenarios, but hopefully they're due.
Yeah, we're going to see. Hopefully he doesn't hold on to the ball and just let time expire, afraid of Fields might fumbling or something. You know how AG gets down.
That is definitely true how AG gets. So hopefully, he's shown that the last 2 weeks. Maybe we can mix it up and, try to score. That'd be nice.
Be nice. That would be amazing, actually, especially for my birthday. Why not get a win?
100%. Happy birthday, pal. Thanks for chiming in. Puerto Rico. Beautiful. Excellent, man. We'll check back in with you, I'm sure. Enjoy that with you and your wife. That's excellent. All right, Bengals are up 24-10 here over the Jets. 1 minute 15 remaining here in the first half. Remember, the Jets get the ball in the second half, so they have an opportunity to add some points here. But again, I will repeat, Jets better keep that ball in the end zone. Thank you. That's a fair catch in the end zone from Isaiah Williams. The Jets are going to get the ball at the 35-yard line. They got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Plenty of time to get points on the board. Now, I will take any points whatsoever for that means. But with that being said, it's a game that's going to be won by touchdowns. So let's try to get a touchdown on the board, and let's see. So unbelievable. Yeah, the Jets were super focused on Jamar Chase, and Malachi Moore was in on that tackle attempt. Francisco Mauigoa, and just again, hot knife through butter. Just disturbing levels of inactivity for the Jets defense there. Unbelievable. They're getting carved up. All right, shotgun set. Justin Fields, Isaiah Davis to his right, trip wide receivers out to his left. Justin Fields throws it over the middle. No catch for Mason Taylor. Incomplete. Mason Taylor was his intended target. 2nd and 10. 1:11 to go here in the first half. Mason Taylor was his intended target on the play. There you have it. I thought Mason Taylor was going to, be a safety blanket for Justin Fields or whoever the hell was playing quarterback this year, but it really hasn't manifested that way. There's been a handful of games where Justin Fields has been, or Mason Taylor's been okay, but mostly inactive. Anywho, 2nd and 10, 1:11 to go here in the first half. Jets are down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. Extra blitz coming from the Bengals, and another incomplete pass for Justin Fields. If the Jets go too quick here, they're going to give the Bengals another opportunity to score. The Bengals are up 24-10. They got 3 timeouts in their back pocket. 1:08 remaining here in the first half. Jets absolutely need a first down. You can't just run it here. It's too late. You're pot committed to the strategy, and we got 550 people in the room. Make sure you guys like the video, hit subscribe here on the show. All right, 3rd and 10. Big play here for the Jets on offense. Shotgun set, Justin Fields. Isaiah Davis to his left. 3rd and 10 from the 35-yard line. Jets have not moved it at all. Justin Fields throws it to the left. Wide open. Isaiah Williams. That's a first down for the Jets. Okay, here we go, baby. Nice. Nice conversion, Justin. Very nice. Let's see. Isaiah Williams showing himself as a little wide receiver. Man, nice route. Good pumping. Very nice. Gets it out at the 49-yard line. They're in Bengals territory. Okay, here we go. All right. Minimal field goal could be on the table here. But again, 2 timeouts and 1:03 on the clock. Hopefully, the Jets could just punch in a touchdown, make it a 1-score game, and then you have the opportunity to tie. They're going to put it at the 49.5-yard line. Shotgun set for Justin Fields. All right, takes it. Throws it over the middle. Isaiah Williams again? What in the... Oh, Tyler Johnson, excuse me. The 1-6-1-8 got me. Another first down for the Jets. They're moving and grooving. 2 timeouts in the back pocket. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They're in Bengals territory. They're well within field goal range. Jets are moving. Shotgun set for Justin Fields. Isaiah Davis to his left. Justin Fields throws it quick. Dump off underneath to Isaiah Davis for another gain of 5, but call a quick timeout if I'm the Jets. It looks like they do. 38 seconds remaining here in the first half. Jets are well within field goal range. It's the best we've seen at the end of a half in some time for the New York Jets. Again, they're well within Nick Folk's range. He has not missed a field goal yet this season. He is a perfect 15 for 15. Beautiful Folk hero. All right, that's what you like to see. Now, again, we'd love to see a little bit of some touchdown action for the Jets. Nice job by Olumuyiwa-Fashanu against Trey Hendrickson on that last play. 1-on-1 against Trey Hendrickson, who is one of the best pass rushers in the league. Nice gain of 5 on the play by Isaiah Davis. Again, the Jets have 1 timeout in their back pocket. You sort of want to hold that just in case of a field goal opportunity. There are 38 seconds remaining in the first half. Jets are in field goal range. I'd start taking some shots if I'm the Jets. All right, 2nd and 5. The Jets are at the 30-yard line. 4-man rush. Justin Fields throws it over the middle. Nice play once again. Isaiah Williams. The Jets are in the red zone. Got to show some hustle. Move and groove. Under 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Jets with a quick spike. There you go. The Jets are at the 19-yard line. They are in the red zone. Down 2 touchdowns. 24-10. 24 seconds remaining on the clock. It is 2nd and 10. Again, the Jets are clearly in field goal range. Now you want to go for tutties. Take some shots. Get some mano-a-mano, one-on-one opportunities on the outside. That's it. Jets still have a timeout in their back pocket. You can't take a sack here if you're Justin Fields. Jets total yards in the second quarter, 158 yards. This is the best the Jets offense has looked in some time. Justin Fields is playing with his hair on fire. That's what you wanted to see. 19.5-yard line for the Jets. 2nd and 10 in the red zone. Justin Fields. Oh, he's running. He's got some green grass ahead of him. Nice. Skirts out at about the 17-yard line. 18 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be 3rd down. Late flag on the play. Late flag. Let's see who this is on. Okay, wait a second here. Let's see who this is on. Illegal contact defense. It's a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down. Very nice. Okay, illegal contact on the Bengals. Cam Taylor-Britt. That is illegal, sir. 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down for the New York Jets. Beautiful. Very nice. Buddy, I'll just give you a heads up. You don't gotta get a penalty on Alan Lazard. He normally screws it up himself. But I'll take it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, baby. Another first down. Great. This gives the Jets more options. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. 18 seconds left in the first half. 24-10. Breece Hall in the shotgun set to Justin Fields left. Here we go. Justin Fields. Holding. Throws it over the middle. Complete pass to Mason Taylor. If I'm the Jets, I call a quick timeout, and they do. Quick timeout for the Jets. 12 seconds left in the first half. Jets have no more timeouts. You cannot take a sack if you're the Jets. Again, 12 seconds remaining here in the first half. Jets are inside the 10-yard line. Nice play by Mason Taylor. Very nice. Nice play, Mason. Here we go. Oh, my good golly. 2nd and 5 for the New York Jets. Here we go. 2nd and 5. Bengals lead 24-10. 12 seconds remaining here in the first half. The Jets need to punch in a touchdown, baby. They absolutely, though, cannot take a sack. They cannot take a sack, so make sure they don't. They are at the 7-yard line. Here we go. Justin Fields, shotgun set. Brees Hall to his left. 4 wide receivers out, including Mason Taylor at tight end, motioning from left to right. Justin Fields takes it. Looks like that was offsides by Trey Hendrickson. Quick throw over the middle. Alan Lazard, drop ski. He's looking for a penalty, did not get one. 3rd and 5, 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Justin Fields. Also keep an eye out for like the Green Bay Packers play we saw in the preseason where the pockets start collapsing around him and Justin Fields starts to run, but he can't go down in the field of play or the half is going to be over. Trey Hendrickson looked like he got hurt on the play, and he's stumbling off the field. 3rd and 5, 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Again, if you are Justin Fields, you absolutely, under no circumstance, can take a sack. Take a shot. Here we go. Justin Fields, shotgun, throws it over the middle. Once again to Mason Taylor, incomplete. 4 seconds remaining in the first half, 4th and 5. The Jets do get the ball in the second half, so you probably just kick the field goal here, I would imagine. Let's take a look at this play. Man. That was a close one. Let's see. Yeah, just a hair above Mason Taylor there. Just a hair above Mason Taylor. Nick Folk has 90 straight made field goals inside the 40. That's the longest active streak in the NFL. I don't want any broadcasting jinx here. Freaking CBS crew. All right, Nick Folk for the field goal. It's good, baby. 24-13. Jets score again. That's going to take us to halftime. Here we go. That's going to take us to halftime, folks. We'll continue to take your phone calls here on the program. 04 Jets kicks us off here at halftime. Again, we're going to update the graphic here. The Jets are now down 24-13. What's up, 04 Jets fans?
Oh, man. You know, just when you think you could live with yourself and ignore it, you go back and start looking again, and it's the same old heartbreak as always.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
But I'll tell you what, this Williams kid that they got running around at wide receiver, that might be a find. He seems like a pretty decent slot.
Yeah, and he was the guy, remember, he was the one who effed everything up in week 4. He had the 2 dumb plays, the fair caught ball at the 2-yard line, and also had the muffed fumble on the kickoff return. Not too shabby for old Isaiah Williams. Wow.
Yeah, he looks pretty good. Now, I haven't been paying attention.
Okay.
But when's Garrett due back?
After the bye, there's some hope that he'll be good to go for the Cleveland games. That's whatever that is, November 10th, 11th, 12th. And so it's not next week. Next week is the bye. It's a week after that.
Man, all I got to say is I was hoping that we'd see this kind of Justin all year. He hasn't looked bad stat-wise today. I've been paying a little bit of attention, but
he's
maybe benching him woke him up.
Apparently, he's 11 of 16, 123 passing yards, 7.7 per clip, has a touchdown. 34 was the long one. And on the ground, he has 5 rushes for 17 yards. This is competent quarterback play. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, if he could show us this the rest of the year, I would be okay with going into next year, at least the first half of the year, with a rookie on the bench.
Yeah.
To where Justin could be like, all right, I have somebody breathing down my neck now.
For sure. Yeah, that could be. Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's looking like we're going to have a top 5 pick at minimum.
Yeah. Yep.
Unless, I mean, we have the turnaround of all turnarounds.
Possible, I guess, but unlikely. Probably, but,
your lips to God's ears, man. Like, but we can all hope. We can all pray.
Yeah.
I still don't see a winless season here.
God, I hope
we'll get one.
Yeah.
We'll get one.
That's the spirit. Yeah.
But this season's just been nothing more than heartbreak.
Yeah, it's been a nightmare so far.
Heartbreak after heartbreak. What is it? 5 games now we've lost by? a touchdown or less.
Yeah. It's been 5 of the 7 so far because they got blown out by Buffalo and Dallas. So
Yeah.
not
So I
ideal.
mean, it's not like we haven't been in games, but
Yeah, but we'll
I
see
don't
if we'll see if we can turn it around. We'll check back in with you, 04 Jets fan. Let's go. Wait a second here, Frank. A lot.
There you go. What's going on?
Okay, look at it. Let's go full screen. Let's get a good look at you guys all together. Look at that, Frank and Alon. So that's beautiful. So okay, I need the report from both of you.
Can't hear him.
Has it lived up to the billing?
Yes. By the way, go Dolphins.
Yeah.
Okay, we're rooting for the Dolphins today. You know that.
Okay, what's I have no idea what any other scores are. Who does
17-3 Miami.
Wow.
Okay, we
Okay.
need the
Wow.
Dolphins to win.
Okay.
By the way, Frank is a great guy.
That was a lot. It was a good time.
17-10.
Wow.
Hold on. It was 17-10, and our defense got shredded. So I don't want to hear anybody say how good our defense is. It's garbage. Okay?
Yeah.
Garbage.
Not
Garbage.
great. Yeah, not great
great.
so far. Definitely not.
By the way, Brees Hall is going to get traded tonight.
To
They
who?
stop getting the ball.
Who are we sending him to?
What? I don't know. I don't get. They can send him at. They should. They can leave him in Cincinnati and just send him somewhere.
All
but
right.
again, Paul, we are rooting for the opposing teams. We're
I
rooting
see.
for the Dolphins. We're rooting for the
Okay.
Dolphins.
Ravens.
We're rooting for the Ravens. We're
Oh
rooting
yeah,
for the
what a
Saints.
debacle that
Saints.
was. Oh, my
Rooting for
God.
the
Okay,
Saints to
Saints,
win.
sure.
And we're rooting
Okay,
for the
yeah, there you go.
Titans.
We are
Wow.
fumbling for Fernando.
Yeah, fumbling for Fernando.
Yeah, there you go. That's a spirit.
Okay. Paul, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
Thanks,
great
boys.
pleasure.
Okay,
Yes.
more updates to come. Wow, Frank and Alon out there. All right, there you go. It happened. It's real. It's not just talk. All right, let's go back to the phone lines. We got Kevin Cook here on the show. What's up, Kevin?
What's going on?
Hey, what's up, man? Oh, I think he pressed the wrong button. Whoops. I'm sorry, Kevin. Feel free to call back in. I don't know what button that just was, but it just screwed you there. But feel free to call back in. We'll continue to take your phone calls here on the program. Again, Bengals lead 24-13, 500 plus people in the room. Make sure you guys like the video, hit subscribe. Okay, I think we got him back. 1 second here. Let me flip a switch. There we go. Kevin, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on? Brady Cook's uncle here. I'm hoping,
cool.
hoping he can see a little time at the end of the game. Maybe get a dub, cook up his favorite dish, the W. Maybe get one from New York. I'm in St. Louis, just waiting patiently. I know my brother and Jim and Amy's there, and waiting patiently to get him in the game, get him acclimated to this stuff. I think he's going to be somebody that the Jets can look into for the future. He's prepared.
Wow.
He's ready. He's got the stuff.
Yeah, I think he's going to get his opportunity. It's great to hear from you, Kevin, and a lot of Jet fans are excited about Brady Cook.
Well, thank you. I enjoyed your show a couple weeks ago. I think it was a Tampa game. I was excited with you at the end there.
And
I took a screenshot of you, just how excited you were that we almost got that one done. So, however, that it didn't work out that way. But that screenshot, I have that in my photos, be a part of the Brady Cook watch out here in St. Louis, since I can't go to all the games because it could be tough. You never know when he's going to come in, so you got to be patient.
Right.
But yeah, good show, man. Let's get this game. Let's get a W. Let's send some messages in that I think Brady can get in there today. I know he's ready.
Hey, we'd love to see it. He seems like a really tough kid.
Thanks. Yeah, he is. Well, good stuff, man. I didn't know you were going to let me get on this.
Sure, of course. Why the hell
you
wouldn't
saw
I?
the name and say, "Oh, he's just going to praise his nephew," but I'd want nobody but Brady in right now.
I love that. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I had no idea. I had no idea that you were his uncle. That's super cool.
Yeah, he might be young and everything, but he's so prepared. He's got it. he's got goals in his head. He's been achieving them one by one, and we're praying for him. So good
amen.
Stuff.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much for calling in. I know a lot of Jet fans are getting excited in the comment section. that we get to have some of the elite Cook family blood here on the show. That's amazing.
Thank you for letting me get on.
All right, well, we'll definitely check back in with you. There you go. Wow, I didn't know. That's amazing. Cool. All right, so let Brady cook. All right, I know a lot of fans are excited about it. That's super cool. Wow, Brady Cook's uncle. I did not know that. Yeah, Hep says for real. Yeah, sounds like it. Cool. That's awesome. Shout out to Kevin Cook. All right, excited for him. That's okay. Yeah, he figured out the technical thing. We got him on the program. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm excited for Brady. Brady's definitely going to get a shot this year. Does it come here in Ohio? I'm not sure. Justin played really well in the first half. I thought if Justin played very poorly, candidly, Brady would have definitely had an opportunity to get in there. But I think still, one way or the other, we got 10 games left. This is one of the 10 games, so 9.5 games left, I guess. Brady's definitely going to get a shot before the end of the year. I have no doubts about it. He seems like a really good kid from everything I've read and talked to people that seem to know him. So from everything I've heard, he's a really good kid. So I'm happy for Brady. Hey, you got a nice bump up and pay raise, elevating from the practice squad to the active roster. We'll see how serious is this Tyrod Taylor injury. He's out for today. Is he out even longer? That would give Brady an opportunity to be the backup quarterback, and that is one hit or one bad half away from getting into the game. So shout out to Brady. Absolutely. Everybody, make sure you continue to like the video, hit subscribe, show your support here on the channel. We've got Jets, we've got Bengals. Jets are 0-7, Bengals are 3-4 at this point. And we'd love to get the first win of the season here. It's been a tough year so far. We should be back in a couple of minutes here from halftime, and we'll get it. I love getting family on here. Vegas Nick says, Unc needs to become a regular part on all the streams and start calling it the show more regularly. I'd love it. Yeah. Uncle Cook, feel free. We'd love to have you on the show. We'd love to have some Cook representation, baby. I'm all about it. That would be terrific. So feel free. Yeah, keep calling in, baby. Phone lines will be open. They're open on every show that I do, whether it's in the morning or these live watch parties as well. Like I said, we got 600 people now in the room, so appreciate you guys watching in. Hopefully you guys are enjoying all the football that's going around right now. Appreciate it. All right, got 83 likes on the show. Appreciate it. Keep all that flowing. Let's see what we are on subscriber count. Let's see if we got any splash of new subscribers here on the show. All right, nice. All right, we got a couple new subscribers to the channel. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, so far. Appreciate it. Let's go. And again, our big ups again to, and we've brought it up a few times, to the legendary Nick Mangold, who passed away last night at the age of 41 from complications due to kidney disease. And Nick Mangold passed away last night. It was officially announced this morning in a press release by the New York Jets. I know this is going to make a few people emotional, but I want to play this again for those who missed it from the Sunday NFL Countdown. Rex Ryan talking about his former player, Nick Mangold.
Difficult day for so many people, but particularly for you. What are your emotions this morning?
Oh, that's just, it's brutal. It's such a great young man. I had the pleasure of coaching him for all 6 years with the Jets. And I remember it was obvious I was getting fired. My last game, Mangold's injured. And he comes to me and says, I'm playing this game. And he wanted to play for me. That's what I remember about this kid. He was awesome and just way too young. I feel so bad for his wife and family. Rough.
Difficult day, obviously, for so many who knew and loved Nick Mangold, and you among those, and all of the Jets family, the Ohio State family is mourning today as well. Nick Mangold gone at just the...
There you go. That is Mike Greenberg on Sunday's NFL Countdown. Man, every time I see that, that plucks my heartstrings, and just shows how much Nick was cared for in the community, whether coaches he played for or with, or players or fans. Obviously, a lot of us have been pretty beat up and emotional today for Nick, and that feeling's never going to go away. So salute to Nick Mangold. I'm wearing that jersey to honor him today. I love Nick. And again, I just spoke to him a little over a year ago on my show, and the interview was only supposed to be 15 minutes. He gave me 45 minutes. So we talked family, we talked football. We talked about his barbecue sauce. We talked about Hall of Fame. I mean, we talked about it all. So I'll reshare at an appropriate time if for anyone that wants to rewatch that interview from a year plus ago to check that out. And I'll definitely be rewatching it myself to think about the times with Nick Mangold. Let's go back to the phone lines here. We've got Hepster joining us here at halftime. What's up, Hep?
Yeah, very emotional seeing Rex talk about it like that and hearing the news. When you see a tough guy break down and cry, it hits a little harder sometimes,
100%.
Yeah. As far as the play-by-play experience, what I do for some people who don't realize it, because the TV seems to be ahead of where you are right now on the East Coast here.
Yeah.
So what I do is I just slow down and I just sync up with where you're at on the screen, and that way, and I just turn the sound down on the TV and listen to you do the play-by-play.
Yeah.
And I enjoy that more anyway.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Hey, Hepster, let's go. Thank you very much. And we'll check back in with you. Let's go, baby. That's it. Let's go. Let's share this here on screen. We have the Gamecast back as Bengals are kicking off to the New York Jets. Again, Jets have the ball. They collected at the 5-yard line. This one, for the first time, is Arian Smith as a returner and breaking a few tackles, skirting out to about the 24-yard line. Isaiah Williams has had all of the returns so far for the Jets. Arian Smith gets their first return for the Jets on that one. Jets get the ball here in the second half. They're down 11. Jets offense needs an absolute response. So let's see if we could get that from the New York Jets. And yes, as Hep says that he shared his process here, I know a lot of us are enjoying this game in a lot of different ways, whether it's cable TV, stream, digital. I have a projector, so it's going through a couple of different spots before we get to the game. So I'll keep you guys posted. 14:53. Here in the third quarter, 1st and 10, I formation. Justin Fields hands it off to Breece Hall. Diddle up the middle for about a gain of 3 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 7, 14:46 and ticking here in the third quarter for the New York Jets here as they get as they start off the second half on offense. Are down 11 against 24-13. I am Paul Eston Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. If you guys have never heard me before, I'm a New York Jets content creator and also the digital reporter on Heavy.com. I do daily Jets content. 2nd and 7 here for the Jets, 14:21 and ticking here in the third quarter. Making an adjustment is Justin Fields, tighter formation, shotgun set, Breece Hall to his right, 14:14 and ticking here in the third quarter. Justin Fields drops back, fires a deep shot over the middle. It looked like the intended target was Tyler Johnson, but it went nowhere. It's going to be 3rd and 7, 14:08 remaining here in the third quarter. Again, Justin has been more willing to take shots and get a little risky. So I've liked the energy that we've seen so far from Justin in this contest. Okay, and 3rd and 7, 14:08 remaining here in the third quarter. It's a big drive for the Jets. You can get right back into this game. You score a field goal or a touchdown for that matter. We'll make it a 1-score game. A field goal will make it an 8-point game. Touchdown will make it a 4-point game. Empty set for Justin Fields on 3rd and 7. Looks like extra pressure is coming, and it is not. It is a 4-man rush. Justin Fields throws it to a wide-open Isaiah Davis, dragging across the right side. Dives into first down territory, very much so. Fresh set of downs for the New York Jets. Great play design. Isaiah Davis on the move. Their backup running back. 1st and 10. Nice wide-open play. Good design by Tanner Engstrand. Just did a drag over the field. Started off on the left side. No one covering him. It was a busted zone, and he gets a big first down across the 50-yard line. Here we go, baby. Nice. Officially, it is at the 47-yard line for the Jets. Single back set. Breece Hall behind Justin Fields. 1st and 10, 13:29 ticking here in the third quarter. Play action. Justin Fields takes a medium shot to Mason Taylor, but some tight coverage here. It's going to be 2nd and 10. There's a Bengal injury on the play. Bengal was in coverage on Mason Taylor. Ended up on the turf. Looks like the Bengals linebacker. Hard to see. Medical personnel checking in on the Cincinnati Bengals defender. He does have movement, thank goodness. 2nd and 10, 13:23 here in the third quarter. Let's get another look at this. Mason Taylor nearly had the ball. Good pass breakup. That Bengal did fall hard on it looks like his right arm. Fell really hard on the elbow. That's where it looks like the injury could have occurred potentially. We're going to a TV timeout here. 24-13. Here we go. 24-13. Jets are moving and grooving. Again, 24-13. We have 550 people in the room. Appreciate you guys. Yes, Dean Pepperow saying, let's score a touchdown. Let's go. And let's get Froggy. Let's make it happen. Craig Hatch saying, prayers up for Scattaboo, man. Yeah, so I got carted off the field. Not sure what happened there injury-wise, but I did see Cam Scattaboo got carted off the field. Didn't see the injury for Scat. But that's terrible. Giants have been dealing with a lot of injuries. Malik Neighbors obviously out for the year. Scatterwood getting carted off. You never want to overreact. We remember Justin Fields in training camp had this injury where he's quote unquote carted off, but it was only for convenience. It wasn't due to severity of injury. So let's pray for Scatteroo for sure. Let's hope everyone has a full recovery. You never like seeing injuries. You never like seeing injuries at all. So let's see if we can get that turned around there for Scat. If anyone gets any updates on any of that, obviously feel free to let me know here on the show. I don't really get a chance to pay a lot of attention to the other NFL games. I play catch up after the Jets game is over. That's normally how it has to operate for me. All right, let's see. Hopefully, by the way, also in this Bengals game, hopefully no serious injuries there as well. Craig Hatch said it was an ankle very bad. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, Fox Sports Talk saying the foot was in the wrong direction. Jesus Christ. I didn't see any of that. So again, prayers up for Scattaboo. That's awful. Awful. Again, you hate seeing injuries. I never want to see injuries in any form or fashion. That's terrible news. Terrible news for Scat. No London game, by the way. There's no international games this week, but the international games are right around the corner coming back. Still got a couple of these games in different places as they just promoted on CBS. So more to come there. All right, here we go, baby. I don't like going to the DMV in general. I don't know if I want to watch a show about the DMV. You know what I mean? So they just promoted that on screen. Not sure how I feel about that. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. All right, it looks like Demetrius Knight Jr., who was injured on the play for the Bengals, walked off the field under his own power. Thank goodness. Bengals lead 24-13, 2nd and 10. Jets had the ball at the 47-yard line. Just field shotgun set. Once again, the QB pull to the right side, gets the yardage he can, and then dives on the ground, avoids injury. Like it. 3rd and manageable for the New York Jets. I love these quarterback design runs. Get Justin on the move. Evaluate the lane, get what you can. 3rd and 6. It's going to be 3rd and medium. By the way, Trey Hendrickson out for this game. He was out last week with a hip injury. Hip injury has bit him back again. So Trey Hendrickson is out for the remainder of this contest. The Bengals defense is terrible. Their best defensive player is Trey Hendrickson, and he is not available for this game. Tough news there for the Cincinnati Bengals in terms of this game. We'll see if the Jets could take advantage. It was an empty set for Justin Fields, but he just motioned Isaiah Davis back into the backfield to his right. Justin just gets the snap off, and then a jump pop pass. Very strange by Justin Fields there. It's going to be 4th and 6. Here's a problem for the Jets. They're probably going to play the field position battle because you're too far out from a field goal. And I mean, you could go for it because you're in Bengals territory. Austin McNamara is a great punter. So that could be a factor. Man, if Justin just would have taken I guess there was a defender there. I guess he couldn't have taken the green grass in front of him. There's no green grass. So I imagine Jets play field position here, and they do. Looks like it's going to be a punt. You just need Austin McNamara to do a really good job of really containing them. This could be a fake punt opportunity. You got to keep an eye out for that too. Doesn't look like we have anyone strange in the punt protector formation. We got Isaiah Davis back there. Malachi Moore. Doesn't look like there's some Breece Hall or anything. So we'll keep an eye out for that. No, this is straight up punt. Austin McNamara with the boot. Yeah, Jets special teams will be absolutely key. And the Jets bungle it. Arian Smith is unable to get the ball. They're unable to take advantage. So now it ends up being like a net 20-something yard punt. That's awful. Jets unable to pin it inside the 5. Terrible, terrible, terrible execution there. It could have been, I would have been like, if you would have told me, hey, there's going to be a touchback, they're getting at the 20, I probably just would have went for it. But that's either here nor there. Let's hope the defense can stop them there. Good Lord. Barbara said the next international game is November 9th. So there you go. It'll be coming up. I think we've got Halloween. So it's not right now. It's not next week. It's a week after. So it's when the Jets return for the bye week. Thank you, Barbara, for that. Appreciate that. Beautiful. Yes. And a lot of love for Brady Cook in the chat. That's awesome. Brady Cook's uncle calling into the show. Very nice. Cool. Thanks for Kevin. Shout out to Kevin. Yeah. We got a lot of Brady Cook people here. Again, I think Brady's going to get his shot before the end of the season. So, I think it's inevitable. Does it happen in this game? Probably not. We're after halftime and Justin's played decent. So, I don't think we're going to see Brady today outside of injury, of course. I guess you can never rule that possibility out from there. All right. Here we go. Let's see. The Jets defense step up. Here's the other thing. The Jets have one takeaway on the season. If that's all they have after this game, that'll be the least amount of takeaways in NFL history for any team ever. So that would be nice. And here's the thing. While Joe Flacco's played very well for Cincinnati since the trade with Cleveland, he was throwing interceptions left and right. Now, obviously, he's playing with better receivers, so respect for that. But, I mean, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? I just don't understand. So, that was strange. Tortitudes, by the way, said jump pass. Yeah, that was strange. It's sort of like a basketball player. When you go up in the air, you're like, oh. And you sort of sometimes see that jump pass, pop pass around the goal line where you like fake the run and then you bring the defense in there. You're little bloop, little pop, little fadeaway, little tear jumper. So that was sort of weird. I didn't really understand that, but here we are. Anywho, that was strange. And then the Jets blew that whole punting situation by kicking it through the back of the end zone. If they would have been able to sort of pin them within the 5-yard line or 10-yard line or something, that would have been, a field position battle. But again, you basically get like a 25 net yard punt, which I don't love, to be honest. But Austin McNamara has been pretty good all year, so it's hard to overly criticize him. All right, anywho, Bengals lead 24-13, 12:25 remaining here in the third quarter for the Bengals. Shotgun set, Chase Brown to Joe Flacco's right. 3 wide receivers out and a tight end. Joe Flacco takes it, a lot of pressure, just dumps it over the middle to Chase Brown. Nice swarming by the Jets defense. Jamin Sherwood, Quincy Williams, Jarvis Brownlee Jr. all in on the tackle. Gain of 4 by Chase Brown on the catch. 2nd and 6. 12:08 and ticking here in the third quarter. 12:08 and ticking. Here we are. Jets need to get the Bengals off field quick. Again, a takeaway would be great. Then you're immediately in a short field for your Jets offense. You would love to see that. But the Jets defense needs to get them off the field no matter what, whether it's takeaway or hook or crook. They just need to find a way to do it. Again, shotgun set once again for Joe Flacco. Jamar Chase on the move. Okay, flips it back out over to him. Gets the catch and gets right back to the line of scrimmage. Nice play by the Jets defense. Going to be 3rd and 6. Jamar Chase with the catch, but was able to get nothing. Joe Flacco flips it over to Jamar on the left side. A lot of targets, by the way, for Jamar so far. Jamar has, I have it in front of me here, 12 targets, 9 catches for 61 yards. Very nice for old Jamar Chase. All right, let's friggin' go, baby. 3rd and 6. Let's see if the defense could get off the field. 11-11 and ticking here in the third quarter. Bengals lead 24-13, 11-point lead. Jamar Chase in motion from left to right. He's on Jarvis Brownlee Jr., Joe Flacco. Rolling. Jets nearly have the sack, and he just tosses it over the middle. Michael Clemens has had a few QB pressures in this game. 4th down. The Jets defense gets the Bengals off the field. Nice. 4th and 6, 10:58 remaining here in the third quarter. Nice job by that Jets defense. Michael Clemens has been this close on a couple of sacks. Good to see from old MC. Michael Clemens getting some action there. Love to see it. All right, Bengals are going to punt. Jets should have favorable field position, so even though that decision to punt seemed odd, Jets defense immediately paying respects to Aaron Glenn for that decision. They're punting from their own 25-yard line. All right, here we go. All right, let's see how good of a punt this is. All right, Isaiah Williams collects it at the 25-yard line, breaks a tackle, takes it out to the 36, but there is a flag on the play. This will neutralize that return. Took that to 36. A very nice return there by Isaiah Williams. That flag was there before Isaiah even got the ball. So likely a hold. And it is. Holding on the Jets. Back that up, and the Jets will have a 1st down after the penalty yardage. By the way, quick shout out here on the penalties for the New York Jets. The Jets only have 2 penalties for 15 yards. So the Jets have done terrific. And AG, while he's been openly criticized for a lot of reasons, he has curtailed the penalties. So you got to love that part of the equation. Yeah, see, there you go. Alon said, like, why are you punting in that situation? Well, again, you got to give a lot of love to the Jets defense for forcing them off the field very quickly. Yeah, John yelling, 3 and out, Alon. There you go. Let him have it. There you go. Beautiful. David saying that was very powerful and emotional from Rex. He was a great player and a great man. Yeah, we can say a lot of things about Rex, but Rex is just... he's just so invested in his players, man. And it's cool to hear that his players were so invested in him. John LG saying, are the Jets going to call Brees number again in this game? Yeah, let's see on Brees Hall so far in this game. He's got 9 carries for 24 yards, so been totally ineffective from a running perspective, but he does have 2 catches for 14 yards. He has been targeted twice. So, yeah, let's see if they could get Brees Hall involved. I mean, he's their best offensive player, and he's been totally ineffective so far. Totally ineffective. So it's been tough for old Brees. And the Bengals defense stinks. So it's really, and they don't have Trey Hendrickson now, so they don't even have their best player on defense. So it's sort of strange that the Jets have struggled to this degree. Outside of their own, I guess, normal, whatever you want to call it, their own normal struggles. Good. We have 600 people in the room. 60 of those are watching on YouTube. Make sure you guys like the video. Appreciate you guys watching the live show. Again, as soon as this game is over, we'll have some quick comments and we'll immediately jump over to the post-game stream. If you guys are subscribers to the channel, you'll already see it in the YouTube live section, post-game recap and analysis show. You guys can like that video and be ready. That is exactly where we will be going next on the post-game show. We had a pre-game show this morning, and then obviously we're doing the live watch party and play-by-play analysis right now at this very moment in time. Good job by the defense getting them off the field. Let's see if the Jets offense can respond. Again, either a field goal or a touchdown will make it a 1-score game. A field goal would make it an 8-point game. Touchdown would make it a 4-point game. So a critical play here. Series, rather, coming up for the Jets to make it a 1-score game and see if we can make it interesting here at the end of the contest. All right, we're coming back for the TV timeout. Jets on offense. The Jets offense has been fun to watch for chunks of this game. Justin Fields has been playing looser than he's played all season, maybe outside of week 1, and it's been refreshing, to say the least. Brees Hall, by the way, is out on the field for you, John, so that's positive. Shotgun set, Brees Hall to Justin Fields' right. 1st and 10. The ball is at their own 14-yard line. They lost 20 yards of field position there, unfortunately. That's definitely offsides. They're going to call a false start on the Jets. It definitely looked like offsides, but either way, a neutral zone infraction, but that's not what they call. They call a false start. Jets back it up even more. 3rd penalty of the day that was on Mason Taylor, the rookie, 85 for the Jets. Yeah, Justin Fields has definitely played looser. Justin Fields deserves, in a game that we thought, like, is Justin going to play? We thought maybe the breadth of Justin Fields' sort of career, or whatever you want to call it, here with the Jets was over, but apparently not. So Justin has played a lot better, which is refreshing. Justin Fields under center. Jets facing a 1st and 15. Handoff to Brees Hall. Halfback stretch up to the left. Nice play by Brees Hall, getting out to about the 18-yard line. Nice run by Brees Hall. Again, he has been very ineffective running the football today. 10:30 and ticking here in the 3rd quarter. Jets are down 11. Gain of 3 officially on the play by Brees Hall. 24-13. Again, 2nd and 7. 10:18 and ticking here in the 3rd quarter. Jets need to move and groove. Plenty of time left in this game to get back into this thing. This is an important drive. Shotgun set. Justin Fields, Brees Hall to his left. Quick screen pass out to Allen Lazard. All right, I guess. All right, 3rd and 2, maybe 3rd and 1.5. Yeah, it looks like 3rd and 1.5. A yard and a half. 24-13. Nice toss out to Allen Lazard. Hey, with the Jets being down, Garrett Wilson, everybody else, you got to get creative with how you move the ball offensively. All right, 3rd and a yard and a half. Under 10 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. 9:42 officially. Jets need to keep the ball. They're 3 for 9 on 3rd downs today, and this is a manageable 3rd down scenario. Empty set for Justin Fields. Justin Fields, QB run out, and he gets the 1st down. Very nice job by Justin. down for the Jets. There you go. Nice. Another QB design run off to the right. And I love the tricky motion. You have Isaiah Davis jet sweeping from right to left, catches the attention of the second level of the defense, and Justin just squeaks ahead, gets the first down on a key 3rd and 2. Very nice. Jets have 13 first downs in this game. Bengals 14 first downs. Huh? Not too shabby. 1st and 10 for the New York Jets. 9 minutes and ticking here in the 3rd quarter for the New York Jets. Here we go. They're moving and grooving. They are at the 35-yard line. Hand off to Isaiah Davis off the right side. Breaks a tackle. The 40, the 45, the 50, the 45. That's a touchdown for Isaiah Davis, baby. Wow. Massive play for Isaiah Davis. Wow. Hello, baby. That's what you like to see. Absolutely beautiful Isaiah Davis run for 50 yards. Nice. Handoff up. Cut off to the right. Broken tackle. The 30, the 40, the 50, the other 40, the 30. 50 yards, baby. Isaiah gosh darn Davis. How you doing? Oh, signs of life, baby. Oh, yeah. Isaiah gosh darn Davis. The Jets are at the 25-yard line. Flips it over to Breece Hall. They get in the red zone. Let's go. And the poor camera guy just got trucked, but Breece Hall helped him up. What a nice guy. 8 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. The Jets are moving and grooving, baby. Ho, ho, ho. Well within field goal range. Let's go. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. 2nd and 1. Nice 9-yard run there by Breece Hall. Jets have some momentum. Tanner Engstrand, let that baby cook. Here we go. 11 rushes for 42 yards on the day for Breece Hall. 2nd and 1 for the New York Jets. Shotgun set. Isaiah Davis to Justin Fields right. Motion from right to left. That's Isaiah Williams on the move. Orbit route. Fakes it to Isaiah Williams. Justin Fields throws it to a wide open Mason Taylor. First down Jets. Takes it to the 9-yard line. Flag on the play, though. Flag on the play. Let's see what this flag is. All right, let's see. Illegal contact defense. Yes. There you go. I would imagine that's a declined penalty. Let's go. Already a first down for the Jets. Ready. Again, why do you keep penalizing? Why do you keep, if I was a defender and I wanted to flag somebody, I wouldn't be flagging Alan Lazard. What are you doing, Bengals defense? That seems very bizarre. But anywho, 1st and goal for the New York Jets at the 9-yard line. Let's go. Interesting formation for the New York Jets on 1st and goal from the 9. Handoff to Breece Hall. Gets to about the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal for the New York Jets, baby. Here we go. Man, the most exciting Jets offense we've seen since week 1. This is refreshing. Very nice. 6:50 and ticking here in the 3rd quarter. Yes. All right. This is the kind of Jets football we've been waiting to see, baby. Oh, yeah. 6:40 and ticking here in the 3rd quarter. Breece Hall remains in the game. Oh, we have an interesting formation here. Up, they're flipping it back to jumbo set. Single back. Breece Hall back. 2nd and goal, 6:25 and ticking. Justin Fields, play action. He flips it out to the left and nobody there. He just throws it out of the back of the end zone. Arian Smith was covered on the play. Justin Fields on the play action to the right and flipping back to the left to see, is anything open? And no, it's not. 3rd and goal, 6:20 remaining in this game. I'd love a touchdown because touchdowns are fun, but a field goal would also make this a 1-score game. Jets have had 2 trips to red zone. One's been a touchdown, one's been a field goal. Let's see if the Jets can find their way into the end zone. That would be terrific. Let's see. Come on, Jets. Let's go, baby. The Jets are at the 6-yard line. Looks like extra pressure could be coming off the left side. Play clock is running out. Justin Fields takes it and flips it towards the end zone. And 4th and goal. Justin did not see the blitzing defender off his right. Thankfully, a whole lot of nothing there. Again, I imagine if you're the Jets, you kick the field goal. Yeah, he did not see the blitzing. It looked like a safety coming off the left end. Unrecognized blitz, and Tyler Johnson did the worst chip block I think I've ever seen, trying to impede him in some way. I wish Tyler would have given that a little bit of a better effort. Maybe that could have been a better play, but Nonetheless, Nick Folk hero coming out. A field goal again makes this a one-score game. He's 2 for 2 on the day, 25-yarder and a 46-yarder. This one's a 24-yarder, basically an extra point. Kicks it up right up the middle. Bang! He makes the field goal, 24-16, one-score game. Oh, baby. Here we go. One-score game here for the NYJ. That's what you like to see here in the third quarter. All right. Okay, Jets. Way to play today, huh? Way to show the hell up. Refreshing. You love to see it. All right, let's update our scoreboard here. Our scoreboard coming up here in just a moment. And there it is, 24-16. Let's go. Some big offensive plays. Big shout out to Isaiah Davis on that one. Very nice. Okay. Isaiah Davis got me running all over the place. That is terrific. Austrian Jet fan says, we got a game, baby. The Jets are actually playing like a football team. I love that they're playing the same sport that they're allegedly playing. Beautiful. Let's get some of the player stats in here. Very nice. It's a 24-16 game. Justin Fields today, 14-24, 161 yards, 6.7 per clip. That kind of came back down to earth. There was a 12+ at the beginning of the game. 1 touchdown. No turnovers for Justin Fields. You love to see that. Breece Hall, again, a little bit more involved on the ground. He's got 12 carries for 45 yards. Isaiah Davis on that 50-yarder. Massive play on that last drive. Absolutely huge. Tyler Johnson's leading the Jets in receiving today. He's got 3 catches for 64 yards and the touchdown. He also led the Jets in receiving last week as well with 3 catches for 60-something yards last week. So Tyler Johnson, who would have thunk it? Yeah. Vegas Nick saying, big series for the defense. We need a 3-and-out. That would be wonderful. Yeah. Barber says, Davis is playing great. Yeah, Isaiah's look very good. Very good. He looks like, again, that gives you some encouragement for the future, right? Maybe Breece Hall gets re-signed. I don't know. But for the Braylon Allen, Isaiah Davis combination that people are saying, ooh, that could be good for a young quarterback maybe next season, that makes you feel better. Ray Noble, new king of field goals. Yeah, Nick Folk, 16-16 on the season. Spectacular. It could be 17 for 17. I don't have it in front of me here. Let me see what Nick Folk is on the season. It's definitely one of those two. Yeah, so 17-17, I believe, in this game. So shout out to, or in this season, excuse me, 17-17. Very nice. All right, big drive for the defense for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, get all worked up doing these games. Good to see the Jets showing some signs of life, though. That's encouraging. Especially with how they've looked the last couple of weeks offensively. Again, another thing that would be great, not just a 3-and-out, who we just heard a moment ago. Excuse me. But a takeaway. The Jets have 1 takeaway on the season. What about, that's complimentary football, is your offense just looks killer, and then you turn it around and get like a pick 6 or a fumble or something. Maybe special teams, there's a big play here. I don't know. McNamara now on the kickoff. Again, kicking off the back of the end zone, 35-yard line. You just don't love giving, sacrificing field position. So McNamara just needs to lay a little bit more mustard off that sandwich. You want to sort of kick that around the 5-yard line for teams, because if they let it kick into the end zone, that's 20. Or you force them out on the return and then you just try to stop them before the 25-yard line. So it's sort of that battle of field position that we're talking about special teams-wise with their new NFL rules this offseason. So see if we can get more of that. Make sure you guys like the video if you're watching on YouTube, baby. That's a free way to contribute to the show. Let's go. Bengals lead 24-16, 1-score game, 1st and 10, 6-12 remaining here in the third quarter. Joe Flacco hands it off to the left and immediately gets destroyed in the backfield. Harrison Phillips, baby. Nice. And Michael Clemens also getting in the mix. Some great energy from the Jets defense. Nice. 2-yard loss. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And, man, the Miami Dolphins showing signs of life. Jalen Waddle with a massive touchdown. Apparently that's what those guys are rooting for. And Frank and Alon, 24-3 lead on the Atlanta Falcons. Unbelievable. Very nice. All right, let's go back to the Bengals here. They just had a 2-yard loss back there. Good run defense. Joe Flacco shotgun set here. All right, takes it. Jets not getting a lot of pressure. Joe Flacco looks to run. Jets nearly get the sack and a toss out for Jamar Chase. Another target for him. He was one-on-one against Malachi Moore. Jets nearly had the pressure. Got to get there a little quicker. 3rd and 12 for the Bengals. 5:29 remaining here in the third quarter. Let's see. Again, Jets need to see if they can start getting to Joe, get a takeaway, get him off the field. Any means necessary. Let's see what the Jets can do here. Again, 3rd and 12. 24-16 lead. The Bengals hold. 5:29 remaining here in the third quarter. Jets need to get the Bengals off the field, give it back to their offense, and see if they can tie this ball game. Joe Flacco, shotgun set. Jets bringing a little extra heat. And Joe Flacco, a lot of Michael Clemens missed the sack. And Joe Flacco's 40-year-old ass, I don't think he got the first down. I think he went a little short, but they're going to give him the first down. Michael Clemens missed the sack, you old bastard. Oh, God dang it, man. Michael Clemens, if you just wrap up or stay on your feet and don't dive, you're going to beat Joe Flacco in a race, you bastard. Oh, how do you allow on a 3rd and 12, old man Joe Flacco? Michael Clemens was right there. All you had to do was trip him up, dude. It didn't have to be a highlight Sports Center top 10 sack, and they give him the first down. God damn it, man. Come on, Jets. Oh, Joe Flacco, Lamar Jacksoning your ass. Handoff up the middle. Samaje Perine, big run into Jets territory. A gain of 9 on the run. Now the Bengals are moving. Back-breaking. That 3rd and 12. You get them off the field. You give the ball back to the Jets, and then they have an opportunity to respond. Come on, man. It's got a takeaway. Jeez-a-loo. Joe Flacco? Come on, man. Good night. That old bastard, that big gangly giraffe. How do you let him run for a first down on 3rd and 12? All right, the Bengals are at the 45-yard line. Handoff up the middle, and they plow forward for a first down. Samaje Perine trucks Isaiah Oliver, and the Bengals have a fresh set of downs, first down. Under 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Bengals are moving and grooving. The Jets had him right where they wanted him, but they couldn't secure the sack or tackle. God, Michael Clemens, you bastard. You were right there, and you've been playing so well today, too. Just push him down. Do something. Trip him on a shoelace. Terrible. 1st and 10, 3:36 and ticking here for the Cincinnati Bengals. They're in Jets territory at the 44-yard line. Let's call it the 43-yard line. Play action. Looks like Joe Flacco tosses out to Noah Fant. He plows forward for the first down. Another fresh set of downs for the Cincinnati Bengals. Play action toss out to Noah Fant. 1st and 10 for Cincinnati. 3:13 and ticking here on the third quarter. Damn it. Noah Fant. Zaria Thomas sort of gets trucked, but he holds on while other Jets defenders swarm in. I guess that's what you want to see. All right, 1st and 10. Bengals lead again 24-16. Let's see a Jermaine Johnson play. We haven't seen Jermaine Johnson all day. Shotgun set for Joe Flacco. Chucks it down the left side. Intercepted by Zaria Thomas. Wait. What? They're calling it incomplete. I don't know if he reestablished himself back in bounds. Let's see the play. He was out of bounds and jumped back in. We'll see what they call. It looked like an interception. Aaron Glenn is holding his hand on the challenge flag. Zaria Thomas was one-on-one with Jamar Chase. Okay, let's see this. He is going to throw the challenge flag. Or the officials are just going to look at it in general. I think that is a challenge. All right, let's see here. Let's get another look at this. Yeah, right. Oh, never mind. They are not. All right, let's see another replay of this. Zaria Thomas was one-on-one with Jamar Chase, and the ball hit him in the hands. They did get the ball off to hand it off and run up the middle. Samaje Perine now runs it into the end zone. Touchdown. What these polar opposites? Oh my God! Did the Jets just get a pick? No, wait, they gave up a touchdown, like a 40-yarder to Samaje Perine. Oh dear God! Oh, that's backbreaking. And they didn't even look at it. Again, I will tell you this to break down the fourth wall. I don't get to hear the play-by-play of these situations. But yeah, let's see who missed these tackles here. Harrison Phillips cuts inside. Samaje Perine. Oh yeah, Jamie Sure was just out of position. Then Malachi Moore missed a tackle. And then Azaria Thomas limped up there at the end. He could have pushed him out of bounds. Unbelievable. And a massive touchdown for the Bengals. They're up 31-16. Oh, backbreaking for the New York Jets. They thought they had maybe a pick, and then they give up an immediate massive touchdown to Samaje Perine, of all people. And Samaje Perine punches it in for the touchdown. And now it's 16-31. They were going to re-look at this play. Yeah, Azaria Thomas stepped out of bounds. Let's see. He dives back in bounds. Yeah, I don't know why that wasn't looked at. Again, I don't get to hear the play-by-play. Yeah, that is unbelievable. Yeah, by the way, Samaje Perine had a 32-yarder. That was the official touchdown run on that play. A 32-yarder on that one. All right, we're going to update the banner here. Okay, let's see. Let's get this up here. Going to update this on the scorecard. 31-16. Bengals lead, 2:34 remaining here in the third quarter, excuse me. Unbelievable. Let's read some of your comments here. See why they didn't. Hop on Pop says you have to reestablish yourself in the field of play, which I guess he couldn't in that mid-Atlantic flight trip. Let's go to Hep. What's up, Hep?
Hey, Paul, I was thinking, you remember the old transistor radios? They used to stick one thing in your ear?
Yeah.
The old box. That might help you if you had like a little thing where you could just get the TV right in your ear, like a little thing just for,
Yeah, I think that may be necessary. I may have to do that moving forward to make sure, just in case some of these things that they're not explaining with sign language, knowing all the calls of roughing the passer, holding, and all that is good for my brain. But if they don't show them on camera, then all of a sudden I am a blind deaf man at a concert, and that's hard to describe. So yeah, you got it.
Okay, bud.
Appreciate it, Hep. Blast. Unbelievable. And I guess it just, as Hop on Pop says, you just had to establish yourself, reestablish yourself in the field of play, which they were unable to do. All right, Justin Fields, play action, rolls out to the left, a lot of green grass in front of him, takes it out at about the 37-yard line. All right, 31-16 lead for the Cincinnati Bengals. It is 2nd and 7. Gain of 3 on the play by Justin Fields. 2:15 and ticking. The Jets have to respond with an immediate touchdown. As they're down 15, they're down 2 scores. They're down a touchdown and then a touchdown and a 2-point conversion is what the Jets are currently down to get back into the mix here offensively. So we'll have to see. Again, the Jets are going to have to keep scoring touchdowns. That's going to be their only chance in this contest, as they're currently 0-7 against the 3-4 Bengals. Shotgun set for Justin Fields. He's got Breece Hall to his right, and he flips it to a wide-open Mason Taylor. Nice gain. That's a first down for the New York Jets. Nice job by Mason Taylor there. 1st and 10 for the Jets. Nice. Move and groove, baby. Move and groove. 1st and 10 for the Jets. 1:30 and ticking here in the third quarter. Bengals lead by 15 points. They lead by 15 points. It's 31-16. Justin Fields under center. Breece Hall behind him. 1:15 and ticking here in the third quarter. Jets are down 15. They're in Bengals territory. They're at the 48-yard line. Justin Fields has 202 combined total yards so far. He's played well. Justin Fields hands it off to Breece Hall, who has a seam and stays in bounds. Breece Hall, terrific run as the Bengals try to punch the ball free. That's a first down. Cup the hands and yell, Breece. Nice, getting down the right sideline there as a Bengal defender was hunting behind him to try to punch the ball free. Let's get another look at this run. Some great blocking by Jeremy Ruckert and Mason Taylor sealing off the edge here. Nice vision by Breece Hall, cutting up the right side, taking it to, staying in bounds, the 40, the 30, the 20. Yeah, he got deep. Very nice run there by Breece Hall. He's got 80 yards rushing on the day. Nice effort there from Breece. It's 1st and 10 with 46 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Injured Bengal getting up to the sideline. DJ Turner the second was the injured Bengal on the play. The Jets, some nice offensive explosion in this game. I've not been able to say that much this season. Here we go. Back to the field. The Jets have the ball at the 13-yard line. Great run there by Brees. Shotgun set. Trip wide receivers to his left. Isaiah Davis to his right. Now motion. Tyler Johnson from left to right. Isaiah Davis from right to left. 1st and 10. 25 seconds and ticking here in the third quarter. Justin Fields hands it off to Isaiah Davis, who stays on his feet and takes it to, let's call it the 7-yard line. The Jets do not have to snap the ball again before the end of the third quarter. They're in the red zone. Let's see. Looks like the Jets are comfortable letting this bleed out to the fourth quarter. Gain of 6 on the play by Isaiah Davis. Let's go. We've got a fourth quarter ball game here, folks. The Jets are down 15, but they're about to punch it in. They're about to punch it in, baby. Let's see how they respond to all this action. We've got a game for you guys, which is always good to be debating and talking about here on the program. We'll answer some of your comments here in just a second. Let me update the scorecard here to officially take us into the fourth quarter for this Jets-Bengals game. All right. Here we go. Let's update the ticker, and we do. Again, Bengals lead 31-16 here in the fourth quarter. Let's answer some of your comments so far on that. Yes. Okay, let's see. Hop on Pop says, I picked up Jackrabbit from my fantasy team, expected big things today. If you had the balls to play Isaiah Davis, massive respect. Massive respect. John LG says, run it, no passes. From where they are, I wouldn't hate that strategy, John. Just punch in the end zone, don't get cute. Nothing wrong with that. John LG, do they have anyone left to play on defense? I don't know. The Bengals have been injured left and right. Alon says, please trade Brees Hall and Quincy Williams after the game. Ray Noble says, can't go for no field goal. Definitely in this situation, you can't. You're down 15. A field goal still makes it a 2-score game. So, yeah, this is do or die. So this is 4-down territory for the New York Jets. Absolutely. Barbara, field goals don't win games. Touchdowns win games. I 1,000% agree. SG_31 Black. Brees Hall finally running hard. He is definitely having some chutzpah, some toughness that we have not seen throughout his entire career. That has definitely been the case. There's just no question about it. It has definitely been the case, certainly, in this contest. Yep. It is. That has certainly been the case. We've seen some nice responses, but the Jets absolutely, unequivocally need a touchdown here. We'll see if they get it. Derek says, it's amazing what happens when the offense can get into some kind of a rhythm. That's true. Yeah. Hop on Pop says 12.7 points so far for Isaiah Davis. Good for you, man. Yeah. Indy Jets. Justin Fields looks better only because Cincy defense is that bad. That could be true. John LG says, Paul, please trade Alon for a broken coffee cup to be named later. That's funny. Salute to you, John. That made me laugh. That made me chortle. That was a good one. All right. Let's get back to this contest. Start of the fourth quarter. The Jets are at the 7-yard line. 2nd and 4. There's some stoppage on the play. Late flag. False start on the Jets. They were going to run look like a speed option to the right. Very interesting. False start on Brees Hall. He started running beforehand. So Jets got to make sure they don't shoot themselves in the foot. Going to be 2nd and 9 now for the Jets. Let me get a look at this. Yep. Oh, yeah. And I don't know how that play would have worked out, but nonetheless, don't want to shoot yourselves in the foot if you're the Jets. 2nd and 4 to 2nd and 9. Back. You hate getting penalties like that. Again, it's 4-down territory for the Jets. Single back set, 2nd and 9. Let's see if the Jets run the same play again. And they do not. Brees Hall to the left. Nice. Brees Hall dives forward, takes it to the 5-yard line. Good run there by Brees Hall. It's going to be 3rd and short. A gain of 7 on the play by Brees Hall. That was 2nd and 9, now 3rd and 2. And let's go. Bengals lead 31-16. 3rd and 2, 14-40 and ticking here in the fourth quarter. Jets need a touchdown. There's no question about it. They're down 2 scores. A field goal would keep them down 2 scores. That would change nothing. So it's 4-down territory. If I'm the Jets, I follow the John LG strategy he mentioned earlier. I run it twice. I don't get cute. I don't care if it's QB sneak. I don't care if it's halfback draw. I don't give a bleep what it is. Breece Hall up the middle. The first touchdown of the season for Breece Hall, baby. Gets it right into the end zone, untouched. And AG is keeping up the fingers to go for 2. There you go, getting the 2 out of the way right now. This sometimes is controversial. Some people say get the field goal and then you keep it a one-score game and figure it out later. AJ is getting the 2-score immediately. I do this in Madden when I play. I already know my pop's thoughts on this. He hates going for 2 before you have to. Manchild is the same way, my radio digital partner on my other show. So they're going for 2 right now, make it a 7-point game, and let's go. The Jets on 2-point conversions. We have an empty set. This feels Isaiah Davis now motioning into the backfield to his left. This feels like one of those quarterback pull plays to the right. We'll see if that's what Justin Fields runs. And he does not. It's a straight up pass. Justin Fields runs it around, and he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good for the Jets. It's a touchdown game. 31-24. Justin Fields gets froggy off the right side. Great call by the New York Jets, and all of a sudden, things just got a lot more interesting in this contest. Breece Hall, first touchdown of the season, and then Justin Fields escapes the pressure and gets into the end zone to make it a 1-score game. And not just 1 score, it's a touchdown game. Wow. Great play by Justin Fields. 14-17 to go in this contest. And are you saying there's a chance? Huh? Let's update the scorecard. Let's freaking go. Ballsy decision there by Aaron Glenn, because if he doesn't get that, it remains a 2-score game and things get a little bit froggy. So Aaron Glenn deserves a lot of credit for that ballsy call there. Wow. Here we go. Asha Jet fan saying, we got a game again, baby. Let's go. Bob Bianchi, that's my coach. Let's go. Alon says, please trade Breece Hall. Let's go. Indy says, let's re-sign Breece Hall after this game. Man, you guys are all over the place. Trade him. Keep him. Trade him. I don't know. I can't keep up with you people. But what I will tell you is this. The Jets are in the conversation to get their first win of the season, baby. 6-play drive, 66 yards, 3 minutes and 17 seconds. And we've got a freaking ball game. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Exciting Jets football. Alrighty. Can the Jets defense get a takeaway? Come on, man. 1 takeaway on the season. Now would be a better time than any. Change the game. Special teams. Joe Flacco strip sack. Joe Flacco pick 6. Give me something. Football gods. We need one of those oblong-shaped balls to bounce in our general direction. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's friggin' go, baby. Unbelievable. Good Lord. I am fired the frick up, man. Let's go. Let's give some shout-outs here. Justin Fields, by the way, today. Let's look at the stats. 15-25, 176 passing yards, 1 touchdown, no turnovers for Justin Fields. Breece Hall's got 15 carries for 92 yards, 6.1 per clip. That looks a lot better now. He's got a touchdown rush. Isaiah Davis, 6 carries, 66 yards. Justin Fields, 8 carries, 26 yards. The Jets have run the ball for over 200 yards rushing today. 30 carries, 209 rushing, 7 yards a clip, and a touchdown on the ground. And the passing game has been, well, passable, to use that word. The Jets defense has been sort of spotty. The Bengals have gotten them a handful of times, some piss poor tackling efforts. There's been a variety of issues for this Jets defense, but it's a game. It is absolutely unequivocally, a game. And these are the most points the Jets have put up in quite some time. The last 2 weeks, no touchdowns. This game, multiple touchdowns. A great effort here from the New York Jets. They have gotten off the canvas, baby. And this looks exceptional. Jets are set to kick off here. Again, they're down a touchdown. A touchdown and an extra point, Austin McNamara on the boot. Let's see if he can put a little less mustard on this sandwich. All right, Bengals collected the 5-yard line. Here we go. Jets, nice tackle there. Very nice. And that looked to be Andrew Beck, who was in on the tackle. 1st and 10 for the Bengals here. Let's go. Mountain Dew. Nice. It's pumping through my veins. 1st and 10. 14-12 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Plenty of time in this game. Plenty of time. Jets have all 3 timeouts. Bengals have all 3 timeouts. Can we get some complimentary football here? Shotgun set. Joe Flacco. They're at their own 27-yard line. Handoff up the middle to Chase Brown. Huge Samaje Perine, massive Mack truck-sized hole. And Samaje Perine is going crazy. Who the hell is Samaje Perine? I mean, literally, I know who that is, but he's just some guy. And he's absolutely carving up the Jets like a turkey. Good night. Jets defense. What is going on here? He has over 80 yards rushing today. 31-24 lead. Bengals are at their own 48-yard line. Shotgun set. I imagine they're going to keep running that football. Joe Flacco handoff up the middle again. Perine off the right side. And another big run for Perine. At least another 9. Maybe more. Unbelievable. Perine is just seeing the field. Great vision. They're going to give him a first down. So that's a 10-plus yard run for Samaje Perine, who has 93 yards rushing on the day, 11.6 a clip. Good Lord. I mean, he's been amazing today. The Bengals are now at the, 41.5 yard line. So they're on the edge of field goal range. Pistol set for Joe Flacco here. Could be a play action. Just may want to keep an eye out for this, especially the way they've been running it. Jamar Chase motions from left to right. A little pop pass to Jamar Chase. And he gains a couple, maybe 5 or 6. Just a little pop pass, flip it over to Jamar and let him get the ball in his hands in space. Not a bad idea. Unbelievable. Ah, boy. Okay. Here we go. Showing replays of Jamar Chase's willingness as a blocker. Yeah, there was a 6-yard run. I think they officially count that as a pass since that was a forward pop. So 2nd and 4 for Jamar Chase. They're now at the 35-yard line. Joe Flacco. Handoff up the middle. Oh, fake handoff, Jamar Chase breaks a tackle spin move on his feet. They did a play action RPO. Little action. Throws it over to Jamar Chase. Gets the first down, 1st and 10. Bengals offense moving and grooving. Man, it's Jets defense. Unless they get a takeaway. Looks like the Jets offense are just going to have to keep putting up touchdowns and get some magic because they're not getting any help from their defense right now. Good Lord. Jamar Chase is going off. Jamar Chase in this game right now is 11 catches for 84 yards. Jeez-a-loo. 1st and 10 here for the Bengals, under 12 minutes remaining in this game. Specifically, 11:44-43 and ticking. 31-24 lead for the Bengals. Handoff up the middle to Chase Brown, who carves through the Jets defense. Another 1st and 10. Officially 1st and goal, Jets defense is just non-existent, man. Non-existent. Oh, dear God. 31-24 Bengals lead, although they're about to add more points to this total. We haven't seen one of these routes yet where they just sort of faded up mano-a-mano to like a Jamar Chase. That could be coming here, I would imagine. Bottom of the screen, it's Brandon Stevens and Jamar Chase. Nope, Chase Brown, run up the middle. Takes it to about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal. Bengals about to punch it in. That would put them back up multiple scores with less than 11 minutes remaining in this contest. Again, I would not put it past the Bengals to float a fade to Jamar Chase. We have not seen that in this game. That is totally within their playbook of just mano-a-mano. It's like Jamar Chase and Brandon Stevens one-on-one or something, or Zaire Thomas if they could get the matchup, and just float it over to Jamar and see if he can make a superhuman play in one-on-one coverage. So don't rule that out. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. 10:30, 10:28 in ticking here. Bengals up a tutty. Shotgun set, handoff right up the middle. Let's see. Are they going to give him the touchdown? They will. Chase Brown gets the touchdown up the middle on the run, and the Bengals are up multiple scores once again. There you go. Chase Brown just sort of dove towards the goal line. I don't know. I'm going to have to get another look at that one and see if the ball crossed the plane there. Oh, yeah, he got it. Yeah, he got it. Yeah, that's going to be a touchdown. All right, with the extra point, that's going to make it a 38-24 game. 2 touchdowns, and the Jets offense, again, eventually they're going to need help from their defense because, they can't, unless they get a takeaway here. I don't know how. It is under review, so we will see. That touchdown's out under review. God, it's tough, man. I thought I was a little I'm not so sure on some of these camera angles. let's see if the Bengals have to get in. They have a camera on Chase Brown. He just said, I got in. We'll see what the officials say. There's 10:21 remaining in this one. We will see if that changes the script here. We'll see if that changes the script. But yeah, again, the Jets need some help from their defense. Abso-freaking-lutely they do. Yep. Okay. Yeah, boy. The Jets offense has been exciting today. That's been a refreshing change for sure. But the defense has just been giving up too many big plays. Derek says, this is why I say no point to draft a quarterback. Too much work is needed. Need to rebuild the trenches. I don't disagree with that overall thought, Derek, that they have a lot of needs. But again, if you have a chance at a franchise quarterback that you believe in, right? The Jets, let's say it's Fernando Mendoza. That's a guy that a lot of you guys are really excited about. Let's say it's him, whoever it is. If the Jets go, well, this is a franchise quarterback. This is a quarterback-driven league. A really good quarterback can mask a lot of your other deficiencies. So if you have a chance for a quarterback, I think the Jets take a chance. And why wouldn't you have a chance? Currently, the Jets have the number 1 overall pick. But, the other thing is that, I mean, I guess we got to see what the trade offers are if someone's really crazy. But I think the Jets take a quarterback this year. That's what my gut says. I'm open if we fast forward to the offseason and the Jets have the number 1 overall pick and we start having the debates. We'll walk through scenarios. Again, we have our draft guy. He'll be joining us on Tuesday this week, Drew Beatty. We'll talk trade down scenarios. We'll talk quarterbacks. We'll talk all that kind of stuff in the future. And we can have those conversations for sure. But Vegas Nick says, TikTok, you're running out of time for a comeback. That's true. That's true. Because you can only go back and forth for so long before, it ends up coming through. So we'll see. We're coming back from a TV timeout, but we'll see. I think that's good. I think that's good there from that perspective. So we'll see. Come back from the TV timeout any second here. Okay, I believe they approved, and they did. So, okay, we're at officially 38-24 in this contest. Bengals now up 2 touchdowns. There's 10:21 remaining here in the fourth quarter. So the Jets are down 2 touchdowns. The Jets offense has to keep scoring points. That's sort of obvious. But also, the defense needs to make some things happen, or else it's going to be all she wrote for this contest. And we'll see. We'll see. Just Fields looked pretty good. Pretty good. And who would have thunk it? And he played his best with what's the word I'm looking for? He's played really well, even with all the Woody Johnson hating his guts and the quarterback change likely to come, and we'll see. But Just Fields needs to put something together here. 10:21 remaining in this fourth quarter. Jets got to try to score as quickly as possible. And then get the defense to get a takeaway or stop. The problem is that the Jets' run defense has been wholly in an awful way. They've allowed 168 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns, and 8 yards a clip. It's been brutal so far. Absolutely brutal so far. All right. Jets down 2 touchdowns. 10:21 remaining in this contest. Evan McPherson about to boot this ball back to the NYJ. Again, some of you may be ahead several plays. Apologies. Again, I'm projecting this, as you can see, the projector here. So I'm going through a few different mediums, which I think slows it up for me more than some of you out there. 10:21 remaining here in this fourth quarter, but I'll keep trying to let you guys know at the time. Bengals up 38-24. Jets set to receive the kickoff. They got it at the 3-yard line. Isaiah Williams showing some speed. Nice play. Isaiah Williams out to the 40-yard line. Great field position for the New York Jets. Isaiah Williams, man. I got to give the coaching staff credit, right? So Isaiah Williams looks terrible with the Jets. He has the fair caught ball at the 2-yard line. He has a fair caught ball at the 2-yard line, has a fumble kickoff. A lot of people are like, get Isaiah Williams out of here. He stinks. A lot of Jet fans said, you got to get this guy out of here. And the Jets coaching staff stuck by him. And look, I mean, He has done a magnificent job, especially today when the Jets have been in desperate need of a wide receiver. So to step up to the plate. All right, the Jets are at their own 40-yard line. Just field shotgun set. Takes it. Quick pass out to Isaiah Davis. Breaks a tackle, gains 4 on the play. Very nice. Here we go. Quick little screen out to the left. I like the offensive creativity today. I've been very pleased with Tanner Engstrand. I know we had some of those Tanner Engstrand questions earlier from Derek. I've really loved what I've seen from the Jets. The creativity, the points, the yards, the rushing yards, passing yards, all of it has been magnificent. Tanner Engstrand deserves a lot of credit. No Garrett Wilson today. No Josh Reynolds today. And this is one of the Jets' best offensive outputs of the season. Gain of 4 by Isaiah Davis on that catch play on the left. Trip wide receivers to the right. Justin Fields and Breece Hall in the backfield. 2nd and 6. Justin Fields, quick toss out to Isaiah Williams. And that didn't look like a backward pass. I believe that's just straight up incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 on the play. Tried to throw a screen out there. Let me see. Was it a bad throw? Bad catch? What was this? So let's see. It was sort of behind Isaiah, but he should have definitely caught it. But definitely Justin didn't throw the best ball there. 3rd and 6 now. Again, for the Jets, I think it's 4-down territory. I think you're just running out of time. You need to go here. It's 3rd and 6 from the 44-yard line. Tyler Johnson motions from right to left. 3rd and 6. Justin Fields takes the shotgun snap. Should just run, take the green grass, and he does. And then, tough play. It's going to be 4th and 1. If I'm the Jets, I'm going for it. They're at their own 49-yard line. Justin took a brutal hit there. Brutal hit. 4th and 1. AG, you got to go. You got to go. He's asking how much? Maybe a couple, half a yard maybe. I think you got to go if you're the Jets. This is the pivot moment. You cannot punt here back to the Bengals. You need to go. You need to go, and the Jets offense is staying out on the field. 4th and 1, under 9 minutes to go in this game from midfield. Let's see. What did the Jets do? I would just QB sneak it personally. And Justin Fields play action, flips it wide open. Jeremy Ruckert, white man juke. Okay, he's making a few moves, dives forward. Jeremy Ruckert. All right, Ohio State to Ohio State. Jeremy Ruckert was wide open. I'm like, Justin better see that guy, and he did. Fields to Ruckert. Ruckert, thank you for holding on to that ball. Big play. Play action on the 4th and 1 play. And he's waiting. Good protection from the Jets, and boom, Justin Fields finds Jeremy Ruckert. I mean, he is wide open, screaming wide open, and then breaks a tackle with this very poor move that worked for me. At the 27-yard line are the Jets. Hand off to Breece Hall to the right side. A lot of green grass in front of him. Jukes in front, stays in. That looks like it's a touchdown. Oh, did he step out? Is it a touchdown? It is a touchdown. Breece Hall. Great run off the right side. Another touchdown for the Jets. That's Breece Hall's 2nd touchdown of the season. Spectacular on the keep decision here. We'll see if Breece Hall stepped out of bounds here. Okay, let's take a look closely. The cleats. In. That is a touchdown. Wow. I thought for sure Breece Hall stepped out there short. He absolutely did not. There is green grass there, baby. Oh, he did not step out. Great play by Breece, who dives forward for the freaking touchdown. Wait, the Jets are going for 2. Okay, this is aggressive, so there's no ties. Screw ties, because they go for 2. Even if they miss it, it's still a 1-score game, so the Jets are getting aggressive here. Shotgun set for Justin Fields. Okay. He's running around. Cuts it back. And then throws it towards, and it's incomplete. And even if it's a catch, Isaiah did not get inside the plane, so I don't think that's going to count. It's incomplete, the ref says. Okay, they try to go for 2. That is a Breece Hall touchdown. So let's add that to the totem pole. So it's 30-38. It's a 1-score game. Great Breece Hall touchdown there. And the Jets get exactly what the doctor ordered. Justin Fields. Yeah, boy, that looks like maybe a catch. I don't know if it crossed the plane, though. All it has to do is get past the white line, I guess. And the ref's asking for it to be looked at. Okay, we'll see here. We'll see if they take another gander on the 2-point play. Maybe. It's under review. Maybe here. Hey, you never know. That's possible. Okay, let's take another gander here. So Justin Fields is definitely up. So that's the first part of the play. The second one is Isaiah. Ooh, on that second look, he may have just got, maybe. That may have just grazed. Now, this is going to be a fascinating look. Maybe. This would be unbelievable. Okay, well, for now, the touchdown is counting, so it's 38-30 at this current moment in time. Let's see if they give them the heads up on the 2-point conversion. AG is trying to state his case. Okay, let's take a gander here. All right. I think they may get this. Isaiah, yeah, that crosses, man. I think we got to update the old banner. I think that's 32-38. I think he got that. I don't know what the refs are going to say, but I think he got that. That looks good. And, man, another ballsy decision by AG because, again, if they get this, the refs are laughing at AG as he's explaining his case. Let's see what the officials say. It's good. The 2-pointer's good. It's 38-32. Unbelievable. The Aaron Glenn, states his case and he gets it. It is a 38-32 ball game. Wow. Okay. AG is firing up his sideline. Let's go. We need a stop by the Jets defense. It is 38-32. Oh my good golly. Holy crap. Great play by Breece Hall. Great play. Isaiah Davis is saying, how you doing today? I mean, unbelievable. 7:52 remaining in this game. It's a 6-point game. Justin Fields, and man, this team is playing with inspired football, which is exactly what we wanted to see. Wow. Let's frickin' go, guys. This has been exciting as all hell here. Unbelievable. Wow. Okay, 38-32. Bengals collect at the 5-yard line. Okay, the 20-25 and gets taken down to the 28-yard line or so. Jets defense needs to get off the field. They absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, needs to get off the field. It is 38-32. Okay, here we go. Jets need to get off the field. A takeaway would be nice. There's 7:48 remaining in this game. The Jets have their full complement of timeouts in their back pocket. Something else to consider here. Oh, my goodness, man. The Jets have showed up today. And to be honest, the last couple of weeks, them not showing up, it's refreshing. But can this Jets defense, the offense has stepped up. Special teams has been okay. Austin McNamara, Nick Folk and company. Can the Jets defense get a stop when they need it? Joe Flacco, shotgun set, 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. Flip off to the left. Jamar Chase dropped the ball. Drop the ball to Jamar Chase. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Jamar Chase does not drop the ball often, so take that when he can. 7:45 clock stops too. 2 important things are incomplete. You love that. And then the old drop pass. Okay, very nice. Here we go. Let's go, baby. Okay. 2nd and 10, 7:45 remaining in this game. Jets are down 6. It's 38-32. They're at their 28-yard line. Shotgun set for Joe Flacco. Throws it over the middle to Andre Elovsky. Incomplete pass. Jarvis Brownlee Jr. in coverage. It's 3rd and 10. Again, the clock stops incomplete. It's 3rd and 10. 7:41 remaining here in the 4th quarter. The Jets could get a quick 3 and out and get the ball back to their red-hot offense. Oh, my goodness. Steve Wilkes is in his bag, baby. Let's see how the Jets continue to respond. Things are getting froggy. 3rd and 10 here. 38-32. 7:41 remaining in this contest. Bengals are at their own 28-yard line. Shotgun set for Joe Flacco. Jarvis Brownlee Jr. is on Jamar Chase. Let's see. Joe Flacco. A lot of pressure around him. And nice at Sackapalooza. The Jets get him. Will McDonald with the sack. Bang. And the Jets are getting the ball back. What a great play by the Jets defense. Great response. Will McDonald's first sack since week 1 on the season. Great play by old Willie. E-I-E-I-O. Will McDonald gets the Sackapalooza. Very nice play by old Will McDonald. And the Jets are going to get another chance. Oh, wow. Will McDonald, Jermaine Johnson did the Fusion Ha Dragon Ball Z celebration. Very creative. All right. All right. Here we go on the Jets return. Ball scooped up at about the 21-yard line by Isaiah Williams. He cuts through. He jukes past. He breaks another tackle out to the 42-yard line. Jets are down 6 with the ball. They have a chance to take the lead in this contest. 1st and 10, 6:50 remaining in this game. Things are getting interesting. Oh, my. Oh, Will McDonald. Unbelievable. Justin Fields, this is what the kids dream about in their backyard playing football. A chance to take the lead in the 4th quarter. The Jets don't have a friggin' win on the season, but you can help deliver it for the New York Jets. Plenty of time on the clock, and the Jets have all 3 timeouts. They're at the 42-yard line. Ideal field position. Justin Fields under center. Breece Hall behind him. Here we go. Justin Fields, play action. He's looking deep. He takes a shot, and he hits his intended receiver, rookie Arian Smith, on the big completion. That's 1st and 10 for the Jets. 6:42 and ticking here in the 4th quarter. Nice play action shot to Arian Smith for a nice chunk gain. Oh, wow. Nice play by Arian Smith. And again, the Bengals, respecting the speed of Arian Smith, going deeper and deeper, comes on the comeback. Very nice throwing connection to Arian Smith. 1st and 10, 6:21 and ticking here in the 4th quarter. The Jets are in Bengals territory. They're at the 35-yard line. Handoff to the left. Breece Hall breaks a tackle, stays on his feet, dives for the 1st down. Another 1st and 10 for the New York Jets. 6:05 and ticking here for the Jets. They are moving and grooving offensively. Breece Hall is working his way through contact. That's been a big criticism of the past. Breece Hall almost fumbled that ball, by the way. The ball got punched at. Breece Hall was able to collect it, thank God. The Jets are at the 25-yard line. Justin Fields, quick pass out to Isaiah Williams on a screen. Dives forward to the 20-yard line. The Jets are in the red zone. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. 5:36 and ticking. 2nd and 5. Gain of 5 on the screenplay to Isaiah Williams on the right side. 38-32. The Jets have scored on 6 of their last possessions. 3 touchdowns, 3 field goals. This is the best the offense has looked all season. Shotgun set for Justin Fields with Breece Hall to his right. It's 2nd and 5. 5:20 and ticking here in the 4th quarter. Justin Fields takes it. Hands it off to Breece Hall up the middle. It's open. Takes it to about the 17-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and short for the New York Jets, but of course it's 4-down territory for the New York Jets. Absolutely. They're going to call it 3rd and 1 for the Jets. Under 5 minutes remaining in this contest. Breece Hall coming off the field on 3rd and 1. 4:57 and ticking. Here we go. Jets need a touchdown, and then an extra point will take the lead for the Jets. Jets are 5 for 13 on 3rd downs today. 3 for 6 on 3rd down conversions at 3 yards or less. Justin Fields under center. Hikes it, and QB sneaks forward. And I think he got the push. They're going to give him the 1st down based on that marker. And yes, it's a 1st down for the New York Jets. They are in the red zone officially. 1st and 10 for the New York Jets. The clock is rolling. Jets got to keep in mind the clock. This is what happened in the Tampa game. So, okay, if the Jets get a touchdown, they tie the game. So they're going to obviously take the extra point to take the lead. That's why they set themselves up in this scenario. But that means all the Bengals would need is a field goal to win the game. So now if you're the Jets, you're going to start managing the clock here importantly. Of course, you need the touchdown to even have a chance. But if you're the Jets, you need to start managing the clock here from the 15-yard line. Shotgun set for Justin Fields. Isaiah Davis to his right. Justin Fields rolling around, flips it over Isaiah Davis, breaks a tackle. He's at the 6-yard line for the New York Jets. Just about a yard short of a 1st down. It's going to be 2nd and 1. 3:40 and ticking in the 4th quarter. Oh, my goodness. Guys, this is intense. We have 600 people in the room. Make sure you guys like the video and hit subscribe. Show your friggin' support for this gosh darn watch party and live stream. The clock continues to tick. The Jets are milking it down. Milky, milky, milky. All right, Zach Taylor and Joe Flacco are having a conversation about the time, likely here. The Jets are at the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. 3:16 and ticking here. Justin Fields under center. Isaiah Davis is his running back behind him. Justin Fields hikes it, hands it off to Isaiah Davis. Loses a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the New York Jets. Clock continues to tick. Oh my goodness. 3rd and 2. Under 3 minutes to go in this ball game. The Jets need a touchdown. They have all 3 timeouts. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Yeah, immediate pocket penetration. The Jets, interior-wise, just did a horrible job at run blocking on that play. It's 3rd and 2. Oh, my goodness gracious. Everything always has to be dramatic if you're a New York Jets fan. That's the only way. Justin Fields under center. 3rd and 2. 2:30 and ticking here in the fourth quarter. Mason Taylor rotates from right to left. Play action. Flips it over. Mason Taylor wide open. That's a first down for the New York Jets. 1st and goal. And that's going to bleed all the way to the 2-minute warning. Mason Taylor's also hurt on the play, but he's getting up. Looked like he banged up his left leg, but he's fine. This is going to take us down to the 2-minute warning. 38-32, a touchdown will tie the game. An extra point will give the Jets the lead. This will bleed down to the 2-minute warning. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies over here. Could this be the first win of the Jets season? It's possible. It's on the table. Everything is here. The drama is here, baby. We have over 600 people in the room. Like the video. Hit subscribe, baby. Also, while you're here, make sure you hit that friggin' subscribe button, baby. We had over 8,100 subscribers at the start of this live show. Where are we at now? Let's take a gander. We're at 8,111. Keep hitting that subscribe button. Let's let it climb to the high heavens. We're trying to get 10,000 subscribers. We're going to keep chipping away. Every single broadcast. We're live every single day for Boy Green Daily at 7:30 in the morning. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. Indy Jets, LFG, come family, stand up, make some noise. Let's get it. Our boy NC Green says, win it for Nick. Let's go. Good Lord. Yes. Let's show your energy. Yes. Mason freaking Taylor. Yes. Show some chutzpah. Oh, yeah. This has been a roller coaster for us Jet fans. God help us. W Gresh 7852 says, oh, my. Oh, my goodness gracious. Jacob Klein saying the Jets defense gave up 38 points. It's bad. He says this is an indictment on Zach Taylor. See, no matter what the Jets do, there's always a way to say, if the Jets score anything, it's on the other team sucking, not us taking advantage of it. Either way, I like what I'm seeing. Here we go. Oh, my good golly. Okay. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Well, we have some memberships flowing in. Let's go to Cole Young, baby, here on the channel. Yes. Cole Young with a 5-pack of Boy Green Coffee Club memberships. Let's let those flow. We play a video.
It's Jets, Jets. I love Fireman Ed, too.
As do I, Chucky, as do I. Cole Young, let's add that to your previous super chat total, or your previous total, of raffle tickets so far this month. Cole Young, you now have 10 raffle tickets for our contest. Let's go over and see who these new Boy Green Coffee Club members are in the chat. Let's take a gander here. Those 5 new members are Robert Heenan, Trice G, Kel Rio, Gator McCluskey, OG Jets fan 1985, a.k.a. Tommy, getting a membership to the Boy Green Coffee Club, baby. You love to see it. Here we go. We got a super chat coming in from our guy, J-Boy. Let's hit that super chat music, baby. Let's go.
Wow.
BG, what are we watching? Only God knows. 1st and goal, 2-minute warning. Jets are moving. Halfback toss to the right. Breece Hall fakes the jumbo pass, and wait, a touchdown by Mason Taylor! Unbelievable! Mason Taylor on a underhanded grandma toss from Breece Hall just scored a touchdown. What in the world did we just see? The Jets just tied the ball game with an underhanded Breece Hall toss, and guess what? Mason Taylor was covered. What in the world? What? It wasn't under. I over-exaggerate. It was over, but Mason Taylor just caught the touchdown pass to tie the ball game. What are we watching, J-Boy? Perhaps the first Jets win of the season. That's what we're watching, buddy boy. 1:54 remaining here in the fourth quarter. This extra point will make it true. And Nick Folk is through. The Jets have a 39-38 lead with 1:54 remaining in this contest. Good night. Oh, my. Can the Jets defense get a stop when the Jets need it most? Perhaps a second takeaway on the year. They could double their takeaways. Oh, my good God. What is going on here, folks? All right, 1 second. We're having a technical difficulty. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back, people. I'm so sorry. With everything going on here, things are flying all over the gosh darn place over here. What are we watching, J-Boy? We're watching perhaps the first Jets win of the season. We can only hope. And now what we need for the Jets is to obviously, see if we could get a defensive stop. That would be absolutely wonderful. J-Boy, you now have 7 raffle tickets, by the way, to our contest. Oh, my God. 154 ticking. Bengals collect the ball at the 3-yard line. They're coming on the special teams return, going laterally. The Jets get the tackle at the 24-yard line where the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Oh, my goodness. Joe Flacco's on the field. The Jets have the lead. This is one of the craziest games we've seen. Absolutely craziest. Let me update the gosh darn thing here. For Pete's sake, let me update the big board here. Let me see if I could get this fixed for Pete's sake. Sorry for all the technical difficulties, folks. 39-38, Jets lead with less than 2 minutes to go. The Jets need a defensive stop. Jets lead 39-38 from the 25-yard line. Joe Flacco throws it over to the right side. Jamar Chase gets the catch, gains a couple. The Bengals are moving and grooving here. They have all 3 timeouts. Jets have all 3 timeouts. So keep that in mind as this is going on here. There's a 7-yard gain by Jamar Chase. It's a minute and change left in this game. Joe Flacco apparently has 32 career game-winning drives. Let's keep that number at 32. 7-yard gain by the Bengals. 32-yard line. They hand it off up the middle to Chase Brown. Massive gain by Chase Brown. He gets it to about the 43-yard line or so. 1st and 10, a minute 10 in rolling. There's going to be a lot of drama here at the end of this ball game for the Jets. 1st and 10, 105 and ticking. Jets lead 39-38. The Bengals are trying to get in field goal range. A field goal would win this game for Cincinnati if they're able to convert. Again, the Jets also have 3 timeouts in their back pocket. So it's this interesting cat and mouse game between each other. When do the timeouts start coming into play? All right, 49 seconds. The Bengals are using a lot of clock here. 44-yard line. Joe Flacco throws it over the middle, and the ball pops up in the air, nearly intercepted by Malachi Moore. It goes through his hands. That would have won the game for the Jets. Oh, my goodness. The ball popped up right in the air, and the Jets almost had an interception that could have won the game. The ball goes across to Elovsky. Great pass breakup. Dramatic where the ball just floats right up in the air. Malachi Moore nearly has the pick. Jamian Sherwood pops it up into the air, and Malachi Moore nearly had the pick. Good Lord. Okay, the Bengals are at the 44-yard line, 42 seconds left on the clock. They hand it up the middle, and they're stopped at the line of scrimmage. A gain of nothing. Bengals likely have to use their first timeout here with 37 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. Oh, my goodness, this is getting dramatic. Unbelievable. Oh, good Lord. All right, let me update the Gamecast. I see that score is not updated yet. The Bengals are getting closer and closer to field goal range here. It's 3rd and 9. Oh, dear Lord. Jets are up 1. 3rd and 9. Critical play here by the Jets defense. It's 3rd and 9. 37 seconds left in this contest. Oh, dear Lord. This is getting dramatic. Oh, my God. This would be the Jets' first win of the season. All right. The Bengals are at their, basically their 45-yard line. Joe Flacco. Some pressure on his face, but Jermaine Johnson just floats it out to the left. There's a general receiver in the area, but it's 4th and 9. The game is on the line for the Cincinnati Bengals. Jermaine Johnson had a lot of pressure on Joe Flacco's face, and he just chucked it over, to the left side. It's do or die. If the Jets get a stop, they can win the ball game right here, right now for the New York Jets. Oh, my goodness gracious. 4th and 9. Here we go. 4th and 9. 32 seconds left in this game. Jets lead by 1 point, 39-38. If the Bengals don't get a first down here, the game is over, and the Jets win the contest and get their first win of the season. Shotgun set for Joe Flacco. He takes the snap. Pressure coming from the Jets. He flips it over the middle. It's an incomplete pass. The Jets are going to win this ball game. Their first win of the season. Yes, incomplete. No flags on the field. The Jets will win this game 39-38. Yes, The Jets just need a couple of kneel downs and we'll win this freaking ball game. Oh my Lanta. Yes. Yes. Thunderlips, jump on it here.
Let's go, baby. Do it for Nick Mangold. I knew it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Jets,
Jets,
Jets, Jets, Jets.
let's
Yeah,
go.
baby.
Woo! Thunderlips, let's go, baby! The first win of the freaking season! And some people be like, Red Bull, you're only 1-7. Well, guess what? We're 1-0 this week, you bastards! So suck on that! Woo-hoo-hoo! Let's go to the phone lines. D and live.
Yes, my brother, what's going on?
We did it!
First, I am so psyched. I'm so psyched. But I got to get my rest in peace to Mangold. Thank you, brother, because you was up there looking out for us. Yes. Hey, man. Hey, BG, we got our first win, baby.
Yes.
First win of the season. Hey, I'm going to need Alan and Frank. I'm going to need y'all to watch every game together for the rest of the season now. I need y'all to meet up.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yes, that's the only reasonable solution.
Hey, they got to make that sacrifice. Weekly meetups for Alon and my boy, is it Frank, right? It's Frank, yeah.
Yeah, Frank, yes.
Dude, how good does this feel? I was I'm sitting here at BG, I'm like, yo, this is the moment for the defense. Listen, Jermaine, you said, let us stand up. We need to stand up. You know what? The defense needs to play better. Hey, you get a stop, we win the game. Whoa! You got to stop and we won this. Bro, I know, hey, it's one win. I don't give a fuck. You know what?
Yeah.
It's one win. It's a win. And good for Justin, bro. Good for Justin. 244 yards. Good for Justin, bro. Wait, you know what? Mental toughness. Your owner put you down. The world doubted you. Everybody was shitting on you all week in the media. And you come back and you have your best game of the season. You know what? Brees? Why do we want to get the fuck rid of Brees? Why? I don't. Give him the money. Give him $9 million a year for the next 3, and let's call it a deal. Dude, he is invaluable to us. And if we draft a rookie next year, you don't think a rookie can use that? Isaiah got to get the ball more, man. Isaiah got to get the ball. Oh, my God. So much, BG. So much. OMG, my gosh. My brother, how you feeling? How you feeling, BG?
What do you mean, how am I feeling? We just got our first freaking win of the season, baby. Sucking Bengals. We're like, we're going to start looking at playoffs. Suck on these playoffs.
Who that? The Jets, not who. The Jets, not who.
That's it. Aaron Glenn's first game ball. And we're going to take more of your calls. I see you guys lighting up the phone calls. Go over to the post-game show link. We're coming to you, baby. Let's freaking go. 600 people in the room. Like the video. Hit subscribe. The Jets have a win, baby. Blessed be he. And that was for you, Nick. We played like crazy for you, freaking Nick Mangold. We love you, brother. We'll see you in the post-game show.